G'day.
Hey,
Welcome to the Deadset Show.
Welcome. We are back again. This is episode, what is it?
I think it's 15. I think last episode we said it was 16, but it was 14, but now it's 15 because I checked and it's 15.
Okay, maybe that makes sense.
It's
All right,
really,
well,
we're losing track because it's just,
there's
we
a
just
lot.
do this
There's a lot
consistently
now.
all the time.
It's constant. We're going to lose
More track.
fucking count soon.
Yeah.
A couple rules. We are your hosts, Jax and
Duffy's.
The views and opinions of the hosts and the commenters do not directly represent the views and opinions of the Deadset Show itself. Quick word to our sponsor, Copacabana Cellars.
Thank you. Shout out to Simon.
Drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly, Jesus did.
Cheeky bastard.
I nearly dropped that. Wow, that was slippery. Anyway.
Did we just lose our mics?
No, we can still hear him. Yeah, it's coming through. Unless you're probably hearing the
I lost mine, but that's all right. I'll sort that out.
Shoot.
It doesn't matter.
You're good?
As long as I'm coming through.
Yeah.
Quick word of warning, we will be swearing during the show, so the show is not for under 18s.
Yeah. I do have a swear jar, and last episode I didn't swear, and I'm really, really grateful for that because I'm trying to be better.
He's doing his best.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah,
I still will fall short. Well, get that. Yeah, get that going.
We're nearly there. Where have we got? This is just.
There we go. Did you pick it up?
I mean,
you can hear it. Cool.
Okay.
Bingo. Awesome.
So we thought for today, your idea might be fun.
To read through a very controversial book. We like our controversy on this show, don't we?
It's a bit of fun.
Tickling the areas of cancellation and controversy.
Yeah,
really.
yeah. We have our little assortment of books at the back here.
We do.
Are our reading list. There's more that you'll see in time.
We've got. You've probably seen.
There you go.
Yeah.
But we have our little assortment of things. Our own personal kind of libraries. This is something that's I've heard a fair bit about. I haven't really read it. I can't even think of anything I've specifically heard out of it, but I've definitely heard that it's a
very controversial book. Well, this is the
what's the reader's known as the modern day Machiavelli, isn't he?
Yeah, right. The 48 Laws of Power. This, if you were mind you, everyone's going to say every one of their exes was a narcissist or whatever. So you don't know the term. But if you are actually a narcissist and you read this, I'm very, very, very scared of you. I'm actually terrified. Read this at your own discretion, and please try not to implement these on people you love.
Yeah, well, we might find some ones that you might want to read. The idea is we thought we'll go through it today. We'll read each of we won't read through the book, but we are going to read the laws, have a quick discussion about them, and then give a quick summary. Kind of
And as for an example, we can have an applause, right? We've got that on the soundboard. Look at that. Beautiful. Or... Booing. Wow.
Yeah. We'll see how we go.
Yeah.
We thought we'd experiment together on it. We can all do this together. We can all have a little discussion.
If you guys want to talk about it, let us know in the comment section. We want to interact with you guys. We're very, very interactive with the comment section. Every single comment that comes through, you guys have a voice. So
yeah, typically we're pretty good with that. But yeah, I definitely want to investigate this a bit.
Yeah.
So all right, we may as well start.
Yeah,
Cheers
let's start, So we've got Jack here. He says you need this the This Is Sparta one. Yeah, we need to really. Oh, also hello Jack. Thank you for tuning in. We love you to death. We do. We want to get some custom ones. Obviously, you have others.
Just send us if you want something on the show. Just send us an MP4 and we'll download.
Yeah. Or literally. That's
if you send us the soundbite, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Go from there. You just set us up.
That's it. But yeah, 48 Laws of Power. We're going to go through a brief summary of these laws, and we'll see how gut wrenching these are for you. Let's start. So we're not going to read the whole book, of course. We'll be here for 4 years, 7 months, 10 days.
Yeah, but it has a referendum of all the laws
the contents
at the beginning, doesn't it?
Right, absolutely. Okay. So, Law 1. I actually like this. Law 1. Never outshine the master. And there is a brief summary under this as well. So I'll read this and then we can have our sort of 2 cents.
Do the brief summary, yeah.
So never outshine the master. Always make those above you feel comfortably superior. In your desire to please or impress them, do not go too far in displaying your talents, or you might accomplish the opposite. Inspire fear and insecurity. Okay, hold up. I don't like that. Make your masters appear more brilliant than they are, and you will attain the heights of power. Wow. Wow. See, I don't like the power thing. I like the respect thing. Like, if you're a dude, you're good at fighting. I'm not going to be like, well, hold my beer. Like, no, I'm just going to look stupid. You'll break my arms, dude. Like, so I want,
yeah, it makes sense at the beginning, and then it gets a little bit like, why would you want to make like someone look better than they actually are? That just seems to a disservice to them almost. It could, and I can see that it could be of a service to you if you then benefit out of it in some way, but I feel like that's doing a disservice to them even.
To that, because you're sort of like, yes, master. Like but at the same, like if you I feel like if you respect someone's like where they've gotten in a certain skill set, and you can praise them. Howdy, Davey. Welcome to the show. Thank you for tuning in. Much love, Davey. But yeah, if I feel like if you respect them enough, like it's fine. But like sort of, I don't know, like sucking their
sucking
things.
ass.
Yeah, sucking ass, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to be a suck ass
with a spoon.
Yeah, is that a swear word?
Sucking the farts out like a juice box.
Yeah, like suck ass.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That seems to have three parts to it, which seems to be don't outshine the master, which to me is like, look, to be honest, there's plenty of people I've like that are supposed to be better than me that like are not at certain things, and then if I limit myself in skill or capability to them, then I'm only limiting myself to and not seeing what I can accomplish too.
Yeah.
So already that's wiped out for me. Number two is
do not go
no, not number like
inspire
number two,
fear and insecurity.
No, it's to not inspire. Like the other thing is before it, what it's saying is you might do the opposite, which is to inspire fear and insecurity.
Yeah, you might accomplish the opposite, inspire fear and insecurity. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, I wigged out on that one. I overread. Yeah, anyway, my bad.
And then making them seem better than they actually are, that seems like to a disservice to them, and it's also lying. So I'm kind of like instantly out by it. And then even just the whole premise of like never outshine them as if to say like just
just like never
hold
grow
your place. Like, that's just
and like
seems pointless.
I'm sure if someone's better like me or you are at a skill and we're sort of like learning from them, and then you end up surpassing them in that, they're gonna feel a bit crap, but like so be it. Like okay, like then maybe work harder.
Yeah, they'll improve themselves. If
that's
they
it,
keep up
and then that's how you sort of go, oh right, yeah, like I've probably got to do more improvement myself, and I feel like that's healthy, right? So yeah, law one, not too fond of. I'm sure. Oh, there we go. Right. Yeah.
All right.
We'll go into law 2.
Let's do law 2.
This one is just terrible. This is so terrible. This is like against the whole mantra of my belief system. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Now, it goes into this, right? Like, it's good to not be like too trustworthy because
you have to read that. You have to read the subtext.
Yeah, let's read this. Be wary of friends. They will betray you more quickly, for they are easily aroused to envy. Wow. They also become spoilt and tyrannical. But hire a former enemy and he'll be more loyal than a friend because he has more to prove. In fact, you have more to fear from friends than your enemies. If you have no enemies, find a way to make them. Huh? Dude, I don't really want to do that. I kind of don't want to waste the brain matter. You know what I mean? Like it's...
Is that the whole subtext?
That is the whole thing.
See, I don't... Okay, let me give you a personal example of how that functions out, right?
Okay, sure.
I used to have a very, very close friend, as you know, that was a friend from the beginning. Was very, very negatively impactful on my life for the most part.
Oh, yeah.
Massively.
Oh, yeah.
Hugely.
I already picked up what you put down.
Me and you didn't start as friends.
Yeah, we didn't. Well, yeah, no, it was like for like 10 seconds we didn't, I don't think.
Yeah,
Really.
but still,
We're here.
like, but what I'm getting at
Mm.
is the examples of people that have been friends from the start have done disservice to me.
Yeah, I've experienced that too.
And
I
the
think
people
so
that
too.
I've started out with on a negative term and then turned around with have been positive, impactful people
Hello,
in my
mofo.
life. So I don't know. And then like, you know, whether or not it's not to trust friends, that's one thing. To trust in their loyalty is not something like I can get around if that's what it's saying, but I don't know if it's actually saying that. What I think it might be referencing, which I can get around, is don't trust their capability too much, because not like you can't always depend on anyone to be like, never put too much trust in your friends to be able to get you out of any circumstance is a pretty reasonable bit of advice.
I understand. That's like a good silver lining.
Like that's, you know what I mean? Like I got to look at things reasonably in my life, right?
Absolutely.
Like, I have friends that are like relatively capable and they're fine. I have friends that I don't hang out with frequently or speak too much that are very capable physically. But if I'm in like a physical altercation with like my most close immediate friends, family, anything like that, I can't depend on anyone. It's me holding that shit down.
Yeah. You only
So,
can
for
depend on
instance,
yourself.
why the fuck would I ever put any faith in anyone to be able to? That would just be horrible position to, like, for me to put myself
To like
in.
fight your battles in a way.
Yeah, for me to be like, if I was there with like, just, you know, if like, hypothetically, if 4 guys tried to start on me and any friend of mine that doesn't have a background in fighting,
you wouldn't. Yeah, it's like me, right? Well, actually, I did Taekwondo, so never mind. I always just
but
suppress
if
myself.
like any friend that can't like kind of capably take on 2 normal people, like, then, and I expect them to be like, you handle them 2, I'll handle these 2. Like, I can't really expect that to go down.
Go down. Yeah, someone's gonna like poke your eye out, and then you might like elbow someone and like put someone to the ground. Like it's not gonna. Yeah, I do. Yeah,
Look,
I get that.
I've been in this scenario before where it's been like 3-on-2, and it's like I've had to go through every single one because one of my friends who was a lot bigger than and stronger than me should have been able to be fine, but like couldn't handle himself against even one person. So yeah, never put faith in friends. I guess in that scenario, I can totally understand. So I don't know if I'm fully against that. I feel
if
like
it's
that
like
sounds
if
like
it's like
sound
fight or
advice.
flight, maybe if it's in like fight or flight.
Yeah.
I think.
And here's
if
my
that makes
thing:
sense,
it's like if someone's a piece of shit and they're an enemy of mine, if I can figure out a way to make that them benefit my life, why would I not? That doesn't sound like horrible advice.
Yeah. Oh, like, good afternoon, mother. Shout out to mum.
Hello.
Thanks for supporting us, mum. Love ya.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like find a way to make them. Like, okay, that's one thing. Look, if you don't think of that as go out and start fights with people, and you think of that as stand on solid ground in your beliefs, you might find people that disagree with you that become enemies of some factor.
That's
I don't know. It's like that's not immediately negatively impact or like bad advice for someone as much as I read the first one.
Okay.
To me, I kind of like everything that was said there.
Well, we can do this one. Use your enemies, guys.
I just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what's against, like, kind of like, you know, it will be against your dogma. But for me, it's like, if I can't change someone, and I know that, like,
yeah, you can't really drag a horse through water to drink it or something. Is that like the
look, if I'm starving and there's a crocodile in a lake, you know what I mean? It's like, and he's my enemy. Well, I could eat him and make it beneficial for me, like, rather than not do that.
Yeah, I mean, Jack even agrees with us. He said 100% use them, bro. Lol. Yeah, literally. And he said, as for friends, some people aren't friends, just appear to be. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Be careful of wolves in sheep's clothing. That's a biblical reference. So
really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, be careful of wolves in sheep's clothing, man. It's really good. That helps me a lot.
I didn't know that came from the Bible. That's weird. All right. Well, we're 1 for 1.
Yeah, we're 1 for 1 for the. Yeah, well, let's tally this up. We'll remember this. So, all right. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. It's really good. It's really good so far. Keep people off balance and in the dark by never revealing the purpose behind your actions. If they have no clue what you're up to, they cannot prepare a defense. Guide them far enough down the wrong path, envelop them in smoke, and by the time they realize your intentions, it will be too late.
I don't know, that just sounds like really vindictive. It sounds like it's aimed toward like negatively like at someone, which is like it sounds like war advice.
Yeah, it's like it should almost be like the Art of War Part 2.
Yeah, like it doesn't like it's not bad advice. I'm just not gonna say like it's something that like everybody needs to have. Like,
Yeah, sorry, David just made me laugh. He goes, "If I don't know what I'm doing, nobody does." Literally, 99% of the time, I have no idea what I'm doing. I didn't want to swear there.
It just started out exactly like what this phrase that I've heard before that we used to use for work. I used to work with this horrible tradie who was just an absolute idiot, and he didn't know what I think he didn't know what he was doing half the time. It wasn't that he was trying to make sure people didn't know, so he didn't know. But his phrase was literally, "Customers are like mushrooms. Keep them in the dark and feed them shit."
Oh, that's literally from The Departed.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, he stole that then too.
I'm fairly sure. Can someone like please pretty please with the sugar on top? If you can look up The Departed and then what Jax just said, I'm like 95% sure that's from The Departed. And I think it's Mark Wahlberg's character saying that. The Departed. The Departed's so good. The Departed. So I got
What's fucking going on? My name's Mark Wahlberg.
I got the boss, the coffee, and the hot dog. And then I see Lorenzo. Anyway,
I don't know where it shifts over to where the fuck starts, but like, I don't know how they can go like, oh, but then they don't say fuck like that. What they do is like, oh, then they go, fuck.
Because I'm impervious to psychoanalysis.
No, but it's like they add that in, and that's just like such a random off-take thing. It's like, so I'm impervious to fucking analysis. It's just such a like. It's just add that in, and it goes boom. It's like
Jack said, "I'm right. I knew it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Sweet. Thank you, Jack. God bless your heart.
Your customers are like mushrooms. You keep them in the dark and you feed them fucking shit. I don't know why they do that. It's just like it's.
I want to be like we need a guy from Boston as a friend. Like, can we get someone like any one of our viewers in the future who's watching this?
Hey, we
if
got
you're
somebody.
from Boston,
My name's Danny from fucking Boston.
I want you on the show, man. I need you on the show. I yearn for you on the show. I love your accent. It's
one
great.
Of the best accents.
And they probably think our accent's hilarious. So it's sort of like a win-win. We get a good accent exchange, you know? But yeah, conceal your intentions. I think in like the shortest form terms of like concealing your intentions, I think it's okay to conceal your intentions. But I don't even know what my intentions are too. I'm sort of with Davey. I'm sort of just like floating here. Like I got me Bible, I got God, and like I'm just doing work, and I'm not, like I don't really.
So you have direct intentions behind like everything I do.
Yeah, like I mean, I do think about these things, but I don't like. It's not like they're like in the shadows, and I'm like in a mastermind, and I'm like behind things, going, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna like I plan things, but I'm not like. It seems like this is like. It's sort of
planning things is different to having intentions behind something. I think like to plan something is to like be like, okay, this is gonna happen. I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna have this result, and it's gonna have this result. I don't really do that.
So that's what I also
do is with every action I do, I take hoping that that's the causation then relates to the final result that I want in the end.
Like the cause and the effect of the
intentions exactly. Itself. I don't think like it's going to do this specifically, then this, then this, and this. I kind of break it down a lot like simpler than that.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
I don't know. I break everything down.
And do you conceal your intentions? Like, do you conceal a lot of your intent? I feel like I mean, we talk every day, so it's kind of hard for that. But at least from my
no, like not really. Like if somebody asks me like what I'm doing or why I'm doing this or what I'm aiming at, like unless it's somebody that I specifically need to keep. But even then, like I don't know. I'm very competitive too, though. So I guess at the same time, like there's nothing more intriguing to me than like being like, if I keep this a secret from someone, it gives me a better chance. But instead of be like, hey, I'm gonna fucking kick the shit out of you.
Yeah, well, it's hard for me to keep that like yeah, I don't know, like it's hard for me to keep that so close to my chest. Maybe I'm too much of an open book, and maybe that's why.
Put
I
it
don't
this
know.
way, I don't use invisibility in games that have it.
Yeah, me too. Oh, actually, no, I did use it for a bit on my Hunter and Destiny.
Yeah, okay.
But
So
I did
like
change it.
basically never use it.
Dude, we're men. We're invisible, dude. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Dude, we are so invisible. You know what I mean? No,
Yeah,
anyway,
I
that was a
guess.
joke.
I don't
but
know.
like, yeah,
I've had a I don't know. I guess I've had a lot. I'm a fairly quirky dude. I've always had looks. I mean, it's very hard for me to feel invisible sometimes when I walk when I walk to the shops and I just have like random old ladies come up and be like, "Oh my god, your hair is amazing! Can I feel it for a couple of minutes? Oh, how did you get it to do that?"
oh,
It's just how the fuck could I ever feel like nobody sees me? I had one chick offer to pay me like thousands of dollars for my hair. Like I'll make it a wig. I'll sell it 100, like a whole spiel on it. It was
what the heck?
yeah, it was a
That's
whole
so...
thing. She wanted me to like go into a shop. I was like, lady, I'm just here buying sushi on my lunch break.
Yeah, you're like, don't take my hair from me, man. Hey, shout out to Simon. Hey, boys, good show so far. Yeah, nice cap, Jax, big dog.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in, mate.
Yeah,
It's always good to see you, Simon. God
Good to
bless your
see ya.
heart.
Yeah, well, yes, I don't know about that. I don't keep my intentions sealed, really, ever. From what I'm aware, like, yeah, I'm pretty forthcoming. I'll tell people exactly what I'm going to
Same
do.
here.
Like, if
I
I'm
mean,
going to push
yeah.
friends to do things, like, I'll tell them exactly what I'm doing. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't really, like, I don't think that's bad advice,
It's concealing your...
but I don't do it
Yeah,
naturally.
yeah, same here. It's not something I... So how do we approach this one? Is this an applause or is this a boo?
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be a prescription, isn't it? Supposed to be this is advice, isn't it?
Yeah, advice, yeah.
Yeah, it's an advice
Conceal
book.
your-
So, I mean, does that sound like all good advice to you?
I don't think it's bad. I don't think
Yeah,
concealing your
think so
intentions
either.
is
Concealing
bad.
your intentions and not being like forthright with it just to give you a better chance of doing
Of
what you
like
need to.
figuring out outcomes. I get it. Let's just applause that one. That's a 2-1. That's a 2-1. That's a 2-1.
2 to 1. All
2 to
right,
1.
2 to 1.
All right. Here we go. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. This sounds like conceal your intentions. Anyway, always say less than necessary. When you are trying to impress people with words, the more you say, the more common you appear, and the less in control. Even if you are saying something banal, it will seem original if you make it vague, open-ended, and sphinx-like. It's a different word. Powerful people impress and intimidate by saying less. The more you say, the more likely you are to say something foolish. Now, I look at that, it reminds me of Machiavelli, like you mentioned him before, and he says, never defend yourself vocally, because because then people will defend you, because you're not defending yourself, so someone has to fill that space. I understand that, but
that's not what happens.
But it's yeah. Like
that's
I
not
don't
what
think
happens.
that actually really
The world
is
would
that
have
practical.
danced and
People
like
will go,
half
he
the
didn't-
world
he
would
didn't
have
defend you.
danced on the grave of Charlie Kirk if people didn't stop him.
Exactly right. Oh, but people still have, right? People, TikTok, as soon as Charlie got shot, it was just leftist city, man, and that was disgusting. Shout out to the left people. Actually, not even no. You don't even know. Don't even get you guys. Whoever really celebrated Charlie Kirk's death, squat on a knife. Sorry, actually, no, I'm not going to actually stoop down low to you. Actually, just go into like what is it? Quicksand? What's it?
Find quicksand.
Find quicksand.
Just go on a walk and find quicksand.
Just find it. I'm not saying slip into it. Just find it. Maybe you could. It's the world is your oyster. But yeah, say less than necessary. I get that in the terms of.
I know. It depends what you're saying. If you're explaining exactly what you mean in perfect detail and you're eloquent with your words, you're making it very clear, and you're taking away the ability for someone to misconstrue it, then it's worthwhile.
Yeah.
If not,
well,
no.
Yeah, like I've seen in maybe in the realm of dating, right? If I've like just spoken my mind and I've sent like a paragraph, it makes me just seem like I'm just so into that person when I'm just speaking my mind, and then it's like, ew, they're talking too much. So like I could understand that maybe in the realm of trying to like attract someone, but that's like a whole game. Like you got to play this weird game, and it's bloody annoying. So I don't know. it seems like it's
Really,
similar.
that would be the weirdest thing ever.
Oh yeah, dude. Like,
So imagine
because I'm a
sending
talker.
someone like a big message, and they're like, and you're like, "What do you think if we get together? What do you think we're gonna do for the next fucking 50 years,
yeah,
stupid?"
you're gonna listen to my voice 10 years, 7 months, 7. I don't even know. I'm just but like you listen to my voice.
What
for-
do we do other than fuck and conversate? Like, what are we gonna do other than that, huh? We're gonna have to communicate a whole lot.
And it's gonna have to get harder and harder if we do less communicating. So let's communicate. But you have to play a game in that realm of dating stuff. That's why I don't like it. It's like everyone's playing again. You don't have to, open up a message at this certain time and don't do this. It's like I don't even want to. Just get me out of this game. I don't like it. Like, what the heck? That's just the game you play. You can't reply too fast, otherwise you seem too desperate. You know what I mean? I'm sure everyone has gone through that game. Like, at least if you're like a modern day bloke around our age who has
To be
gone
honest,
on
I'm
those...
so fucking busy. I don't think I've ever had the chance to be able to even reply instantly. I think
No, same here. Same here. It's
I'm
very
so
hard.
fucking busy. I just never have the chance to instantly respond.
Yeah. Well, and then maybe the ball's in your court always in that case. But there are people. I mean, there's times obviously like when I've been like growing up. I'm 18. I go on Tinder and I'm like, oh, this is so good. Like I think that all these like women are virtuous and all this. So wrong. And like you get so keen, but then it just makes you seem so desperate. And then it's like, no, I'm not. I just like I was interested, and now like I seem like I'm just too desperate. You know what I mean? There's a game.
Yeah, I get ya. I would just be instantly just like, well, you're a fucking idiot. If that was like the response, I'd just be like, well, if you think I'm into you overly because I talked for a period of time, but you have some fucked up logic that like makes no direct sense. Like, I didn't ask you to keep talking. I was fucking talking. If anything, I'm more into me than you, bitch.
oh man.
That seems, yeah.
Well, what do we
Doesn't
say for this for law 4? Always say less than necessary. What is law 4? What do we
Yeah, I don't know about always.
Always. Yeah. Like because it says always, right? So like
Yeah, I don't know about
I
always.
think sometimes saying less than necessary is fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's completely situationally dependent.
Yeah.
It's completely situationally dependent.
Yeah. We got Jack saying to your hair to your
So your hair easy money.
Yeah. Yeah, so your hair easy money. Yeah, just sell it.
No.
I'll wear it.
No.
I'll wear it as a wig, dude.
No.
I need some luscious thick hair, brother.
Not happening. Not happening.
How much do you reckon your hair would be worth if you sold it?
Well, I mean, at the time I didn't have the undercut, so there was more of it too. But at that time, she offered me a few grand.
Wow. But it takes so long. It's not. I don't even think it's at that point. It's not even worth it. Your hair is worth more than a few grand, Jax. Okay. Okay. There's like one of the 3 compliments you get as a year per year as a man. There you go. Have that one, man.
It's wet at the moment too. That's why I got my hands behind my head because I'm fucking holding my head up. Because otherwise, it's just weighing me back as a fucking kilo on top of my head right now.
That's what she said. That's what she said. I don't know. We have to. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, well, I don't know about always. I think.
But
in terms of like in giving advice, it's better to tell someone to always do that than to never do that. If it's one or the other. So,
yeah, that's true.
I mean, how far do you break it down? You know, like
I know it's sort of like a weird grey area with this one. I think. How do we?
I don't know. It's not something I would take time to tell someone.
Yeah, I would just go. Honestly, words of wisdom. Always say less than necessary. Oh God, I'm telling like that's
always say less.
It's
than,
not
it's not something
you know
I
what I mean?
go out of my way to tell like a friend or my kid or something. Like
Yeah,
that. So
I wouldn't.
I don't like it as much as number 2.
Let's boo it. So I think that's 2-all.
Yep.
2-all. 2-all. Oh. This is good, but I don't know what the rest is going to say. I like the title. No, I like the title, but all right. Here we go, guys. Law 5. So much depends on your reputation. Guard it with your life. All right. Reputation is the cornerstone of power. Through reputation alone, you can intimidate and win. Once it slips, however, you are vulnerable, and it will be attacked on all sides. Make your reputation unassailable. Always be alert to potential attacks and thwart them before they happen. Meanwhile, learn to destroy your enemies by opening holes in their own reputations. Then stand aside and let the public opinion hang them. Holy mo! Okay, that I'm meant to love my enemies. I can't. But I understand. Now this is where I understand. So, I probably said this before, and you guys will agree with me. Me and Jax, if you and I went into an altercation and it was really bad and it was just like we're yelling at each other, what can happen is physical altercation with men and another man, right? When it's with females and another female, it is reputation destruction. I mean, some of them get the hands out, but it's reputation destruction mainly. And then when it goes to men and female, it's reputation destruction with the female to the man. Yeah, some guys pieces of crap and will just physical altercate, which is just so like like that's abuse. But I mean, if you're getting hit by a woman, I mean, there's the self-defense thing. But the thing is, that's like where we're at, right? So like if I can't. There's not a fear a lot of the time now in females that like if they just get up in our face and be like, nah, you're an asshole, this, that, blah, blah. It makes me sound like a misogynist saying this. But they're going to reputationally destroy whoever they're altercating with.
Yeah.
Whereas we're taught as men never to hit a woman, which you should never hit a woman. And so we have that groundingness on it. So reputation does come. It is a big thing.
Yeah.
Like I've had times where my reputation has been on the line in terms of things, even though it was just complete and utter lies and BS. But reputation is a big thing. That's why we say, oh, don't listen to this person, they're bad, blah, blah, blah. Like we all talk, right? We all gossip. But my Christian side is that I don't think gossiping is a good thing. I think it, like a lot of the time, if you gossip too much, you end up hating that person regardless. I think talking about something healthily and being like, I want to help this person, that's like the goal, and you talk about it, fine. But if you gossip just to make this person crap, makes things worse. And then that can turn into bad reputation destruction. Love your enemies. That's my thing. You can love them from afar. You can love that what they've done makes you learn a lesson, so you know what person not to hang around anymore. But that's my sort of 2 cents on that one.
Let me read that.
Yeah, read it. Law 5.
Always pay attention. Meanwhile, okay, so here's my thing. You just kind of laid it out properly. Men, we aren't in a legal or moral position to be smacking women out when the altercation gets to a point of where normally you would be in that with a man. Like, we shouldn't be doing that. That can't really ever get to that point.
Oh.
Like, understandable and probably a better world that women don't have a fear that that's going to happen to a degree. Like, that's, you know what I mean? It's hard because, like, where does respect come from? A lot of the time it's fear. So, like, it's very hard to have an instilled respect that women have for men where they don't
know the capabilities of your power for all things.
Where they don't take, like, an altercation to grounds where it would be justifiable to get physical if it was a man. That's the thing. So it's very hard to teach women that level of respect and to respect men that way without also having them fear men at the same time. We don't want them to fear men.
Yeah.
So that's hard, but if that's the case then, and like you said, women's only course then when they get into altercations is reputation destruction, things like this. So, I don't know, I think...
And then you have to, like, this is why guys are getting cancelled, right? Like, you have the well, not now, like, it's a cancel culture sort of just fell off a cliff.
Yeah, but I think then that's the advice you need to teach your son to a degree.
Is guard your reputation?
Good advice, is to guard, because that's the thing that's going to come. And you should teach your daughter to a degree the first bit to guard their reputation too.
Absolutely.
And to always be on the lookout for people
Sons
that are
and
trying to
daughters.
destroy your reputation. That is good advice. It does say, and it doesn't say there, meanwhile, destroy your enemies. It says, meanwhile, learn to destroy. That's very different.
But at the end, the
I
effect.
know how to fucking
destroy.
rip someone's eyes out of their
But
head, but
you're
I've
gonna
never
hold
done
that
it.
power. That's true. That's true. It's like learn to destroy, but don't destroy.
Yeah,
Right.
you
Like
may
so you
have to one day.
Okay, I understand.
It just says learn to. Meanwhile, learn to.
But you know what? In the Bible it says learn to love your enemies.
I mean,
So-
you can learn both.
Yeah, you can
Neither of them
have
is an
the
action.
You can still have the capability to love and destroy, and still
Yeah,
do the right decision.
yeah.
I love that everyone who I maybe would deem an enemy has taught me not to hang around people like these people, because now I know who to hang out with. I know who to, who to, what's the word? Who to adjust accordingly in terms of my interaction, and to see, the red flags, or like, the ways in which not to navigate,
Yep.
Yeah,
No, I think that's exactly what
I
then you need to
understand
do
that.
in response. You need to be able to protect your own reputation, whether you're a man or a woman, from men or women, because in that case, men and women fights are always going to, like, if women and women fights are held in the field of reputation, and men fights are held in the field of physical combat, then when it's men and women, if you can't get to physical, then men are going to have to learn how to do reputation battle, or at least reputation defense.
And then
Now, what it says is learn, but
Mm.
I mean, learning to defend your reputation isn't really like a feminine thing
Oh no, it
to
isn't.
do.
No, yeah,
It's quite
guys try to. Everyone tries to
normal.
defend it. It's normal.
And then learn how to destroy. Well, good tactic, because let's just say hypothetically, there's a woman that's really doing harm upon other people, decent people, in terms of reputation destruction, innuendo, and gossip, things like that.
I know plenty of them.
If the only defense you have to defend their victims, if you're going to sort of play that protector role for somebody,
Absolutely,
is to not be physical and to also play the reputation destruction game, well, then you should learn how to destroy your enemies in that field. Because wouldn't you rather you at least be doing that than your wife? If somebody comes at your wife?
That's true. Yeah, you've got to, because you're protecting her, right?
Yeah,
And
what are you
that's
going to do?
that's
Go, oh,
maybe a
you
form
deal
of
with it. That's a
protection.
girl fight.
I'd
I'd rather go, no, I got
I reckon,
this.
yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to smack the fuck out of her. I'm going to play her game.
I reckon if you're a beta, you would do that. You would you'd go, oh yeah, no, you take the hit.
Yeah,
It's like
that's a
it's like
woman
if a
fight,
guy,
you deal with that.
It's like if you got invaded, and obviously these things don't happen frequently where your home gets invaded. But if you were to be like, equality, hey, no, my misso, hey, you take the hit with him. I'll just stand back here and cry. Let's do the whole equality thing.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I do agree with that.
So I think that all plays out for me.
Davey said Duffy is a woman sometimes, therefore listen to me. Hey, I have identified as a woman here. Hey, we can all do it. Shout out to my girls. I've got a uterus. I've got a uterus. I identify as a woman, right? We're doing this. Are we if we're going to be left leaning, right? We're doing this.
Oh, it's funny.
Jack says, does that mean if Jax hits him, it would be against violence against women? Yeah, it would. If you hit me and I identify at that moment, because I'm gonna be not real, but like if I'm like non-binary, mental illness, then and I go, I'm a woman, and then you hit me, I could like
just post a video of me just like slapping.
Yeah,
you
and I'm
just
like, I'm
trying to look women
non-binary.
bashing.
Yeah. Like just before, and then it would be like, then cancel culture would apply. Like I don't. This is how absurd we get. This is how absurd it gets with this political spectrum. You shouldn't hit women, but they should also know it's a possibility.
Look, here's the thing.
Yeah.
That's truth, because there is crazy people. There is people without
And people are going to
self-control
provoke.
They're going to
poke.
will do that. So what you do need to understand is, in a society, majority of men obviously, should not be turning around smacking.
But we
someone.
have the ability to enforce. Like if you look at other countries.
Yeah, but it's a good practice to think too. Then he's right. It's a good practice to think that it is a possibility. Like you shouldn't fear it, but you should kind of understand the possibility that who you're dealing with might be a crazy person.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
because
absolutely.
they do exist.
They do exist. Oh, yeah.
And I
We've
guess
met plenty
if
of
you
them.
treat everyone with that kind of, okay, just in case they are, I won't, you
like
know,
contingency, like Batman, right? Like he's like, if Superman goes bad, I'm gonna have this kryptonite suit.
yeah, just in case they are, I won't be like,
No, you
You're a little dick faggot.
you know, that one that you used to hear in school constantly, where it was like,
You're a bitch. No one even likes you. Everyone thinks you're ugly as fuck.
wait.
I identify as a female. Does that work? Let me in the club. I've got short shorts and revealing clothes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
yeah, we got there.
Jack said fortification of the mind is just as important as physical strength. I believe so too. We got 3 realms: physical, mental, and I believe spiritual too.
Yeah.
If you can fortify those 3 realms, man, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
So no, it makes sense. Like, be scared of the crazy people. Don't be scared of every man doing that, but definitely be scared there are going to be the crazy people. But I don't know. It's hard because nobody wants to say the sentence like people should live with a certain fear in society, but it's very hard to get around not having that.
Well, if people just think they know they can walk over you and then there's no repercussion, and they are a bit slightly like there's a screw like they've got a screw loose,
Yeah.
then what's to say that they're not going to slightly abuse their power?
Exactly. So that's a hard one. I don't. But I think that's all. I don't know. I think that's all great.
I say that
advice.
with love your enemies, and I'll applaud that.
Okay.
Because I think
I mean, it doesn't really go against what it's telling you. It's just saying learn to.
it doesn't say hate
destroy.
your enemies.
Yeah, it doesn't say destroy your enemies. It says meanwhile learn to destroy. Now, this isn't the whole
thing. Yeah,
isn't the
it
whole
might
chapter.
it
This
might
is a
expand, right?
Category.
So we're just going off like the surface level.
Send me how much I'm a fucking narcissist because I get along with like fucking 3 out of 5 of them so far.
This is like it is almost yeah. Anyway,
it's a bit staggered, isn't it? All right, so we're gonna give it the old good law.
Before we get into the next ones, Davey said you sound like 14-year-old girls. We do. Wait.
We do. I identify as a female.
What do you mean we always sound like
We always sound like this. Like, what are you saying?
That was
You sound like
that was
chick
bad.
From that triple. You sound like any chick from any Triple J song.
Oh.
Like all you need to do is be like, I'm not looking for money. I'm looking for love. Let me in your pot, bro. Let me in your pot. Oh, it's so
man.
gross.
That's exactly why what I meant to boys. That's exactly what I meant to boys. I don't know. You have to elaborate. Watch out, girls' bathrooms. Yeah. Wait.
Identify as a female. I'm going into the girls' bathrooms. Are you scared? Because that's exactly what the left is.
Oh, just give me 5 minutes, bro. I just gotta go in the bathroom and change me plug up.
We're having too much fun.
Don't quote me.
Yeah.
That was Jacqueline.
Jacqueline.
That was Jackie.
Natalie. Or Nathine. I don't even know. Whatever floats your bloody.
Oh god. Wait, before you do that,
Yes.
I want to wee and have a ciggy.
Okay, no, that's fair. We will be back, guys, and we'll be back. Yeah, very shortly.
We'll be back
Thank
very
you
soon
for tuning in, and you'll probably be back.
Yeah,
in just a
enjoy
few
the
minutes.
Deadset music for the next 3.5 minutes.
Oh, I'm going to hold you to that. We'll be back, guys. And we're back, guys.
Hello.
That was a quick piss break. Shout out to Jack. He said about the hitting women thing, you hit the nail on the head. Yeah, absolutely. I think, it is. It's just a physical altercation with men, reputation destruction with women.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you can unfold
But
that.
good to learn it.
It is. It's good to know that, to know what's going on,
I think good to learn. Just so you're safe and you can protect other people in that field.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I agree. I think so too. Like,
And you don't have to do it to learn.
Yeah, exactly right.
You can research.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah, 100%. All right, guys, let's get into law 6.
Law 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Court attention at all costs. Oh wow. Oh wow.
At all costs.
At all costs. Like so. Like
Gnarly.
okay. All right. Let's delve. Let's delve.
Some Bonnie Blue advice here.
I think she courted way too much attention.
There's a lot of attention.
That I don't even. Is she still in Bali? I know.
1,000 blokes in one day is a lot of fucking attention, I tell you what.
Shout out to Bonnie Blue Waffle. All right. Shout out to Bonnie Blue Waffle. You disgust me. That is disgusting. Universally, everyone is disgusted.
Yeah,
you need to
pretty
just have an ice block at the beach like a normal person, or go to a park bench and have a bloody sandwich. You don't have to be doing all this cool, weird. Not even cool. It's you think it's cool.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Ugh.
I'm half tempted to go throw eggs at blokes that are looking for her in schoolies.
Yeah.
Just literally just bomb eggs at people.
Yeah. Like what? Why?
Like, what? You're going to smell the fucking same?
And apparently there was a guy who ate her out after all the guy. Like, are you really? Dude, you must identify it as like cuck beta gimp. Like that's the
Oh god, I feel
dude.
sick.
that is cuck
disgusting.
beta gimp status.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. How do you live with yourself? All right. Court attention at all
You read
costs.
that out. I'll hear. I need to grab a beer quickly.
Grab a beer, guys. I'm now the host. I am the captain now. Okay, I am the captain. All right. Court attention at all costs. Everything is judged by its appearance. What is unseen counts for nothing. Never let yourself get lost in the crowd, then or buried in oblivion. Stand out. Be conspicuous at all costs. Make yourself a magnet of attention by appearing larger, more colourful, more mysterious than the bland and the timid masses. Now we all like attention. We are all attentions, like at thin levels even.
Yeah, we can't really talk. We're running a show.
We are running a show. Look at us. Look at us. Look at this show, podcast. Oh yeah, like look. I understand. Right.
Look at me.
Look at Jax. Look at him in the eyes. Look at him in the eye. All right. So I understand, but there is like too far in attention too,
Mm-hmm.
and you will then be. I mean, I guess your reputation will be on the line, which goes to law 5. But I don't know. Everyone likes attention. I understand. So
Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't really align with say as little as possible.
yeah, right.
And
Yeah,
conceal your intentions.
yeah.
Like that doesn't. How can you possibly court attention at all costs while saying as little as possible and concealing your intentions?
Yeah. Right. Yeah,
That's
because
a really technical way of living.
you've got to be like here, and then you've got to. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I agree.
Like just like obviously there's it could get a lot deeper, but at first thought my only like it's basically just saying like make everyone look at you, keep your mouth shut, only say what needs to be said. It's like people are having a conversation over there and you need attention. Oi! Oh hi, how you going?
And then just don't even tell your intention.
People are like, we saw that. That was weird. And you're
Yeah.
like, I got no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Gaslit. No. Yeah. I'll read out some comments before we delve a bit more into that. But Davey said the Somalis are here. He's the captain now. Yes, I am the captain now. Close.
Look at me.
Jack
Look at
said, "Does that not contradict the other rule about concealing yourself?"
see,
Yeah,
you got
exactly
it
right.
Straight away.
And then he said, "I agree with you." Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's a fucking. I mean, look, it is possible, but very, very technical.
yeah,
Like very technical.
and we're
like,
on yeah,
Look, you can like here's an example of how that can be done, right?
Mhm.
Let's just say you're at an event with a few people. There's like 6 people around.
Yep.
Say as little as possible, conceal your intentions, and gain attention at all costs.
yeah, because
you could like
you could do that.
you could just like like make some food or host a game or like do something that like kind of puts the focus on you without talking,
Mm.
that is technically possible.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, this is fucking horrible, but I'm just breaking this down realistically. Just being logical. Like, you can do that, but
Yeah.
that is an extremely like technical way of living. Like,
It's
if
like you're living
planning
on a
this-
fine blade of like if you do
This
go
book
left or
only
right.
caters to like people of like above like the standard intellect level. Like, it's not everyone's going to be able to do this.
Do this, yeah, without falling short or accidentally spilling out some beans and then making it worse. Then they can't, because you're not like, you've got to do this so consistently that competence breeds the confidence.
Very, very easily can you gain attention by saying something you shouldn't have with the focus of gaining attention at all costs.
Yeah.
Like, very easily can you make yourself look like a fucking idiot. And if your intentions were to go in and try and garner some respect and make yourself look presentable to people and such, then that's that's a lot to work with. I don't think everyone can handle all that. And at first glance, people are just going to be like, what? And the fact that it says at any cost tells me that it's saying forget rule 1 and 4. Like, even like that's not important compared to 1 and 3.
It's well, 1's never outshine the master, so conceal your intentions and then always say so 3 and 4. Yeah.
3 and 4. Okay, so
Yeah.
it might even be saying forget 3 and 4 compared to this one. But that just seems fucking really stupid. Like, imagine you gain attention, like, you know, never say anything that you don't need to, and like, and conceal your intentions. Like, you just be like, I can solve a Rubik's Cube. People like, oh yeah, like, how do you like? That's what do you spend a lot of time like at home by yourself dealing with that? And you're like, oh, no, I watched a video. Oh, so it's that easy? Is it? Oh, I have fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Like, if your intentions are to try and make yourself look good, which I don't think is a good set of advice to go with. Like, that starts getting in the realm of prescribing people like how to actually behave.
Yeah.
Like, and find people that are going to be loyal and decent people within your life that are also decent and of value that you should benefit them. That doesn't seem like it follows along like the lines to go towards that.
Yeah, it's so
I don't know about that.
Let me quickly read it out again just before we can come to a conclusion, because I need to soak it in again. Like, I like to read. So everything is judged by its appearance. What is unseen counts for nothing. What is unseen counts for nothing. See, unseen is concealing your intentions, right? So what is never let yourself get lost in the crowd.
No, I think what it's saying is unseen counts for nothing, as in like it's saying bring up whatever you could use as something that counts for, could be used for attention. So like I think instantly what it's like referencing is like, say, achievements. Like, if nobody knows that you've done this cool thing or that you're a really good music producer, for instance, then it doesn't count for anything if nobody knows it. That's what it's saying.
Yeah.
So it's saying use that to garner attention.
Like, I could just not tell people that I produce music, but then I'm not getting the.
But what it's telling you is to do so. It's saying what is unseen counts for nothing.
For nothing, yeah.
But what you want is for something to count.
Yeah.
It's like it's like the same as before. It reads a bit like awkward, but it's the same as that mix up from before. It's actually saying like bring things up. Like, What you don't say and what you don't mention counts for nothing.
Yeah, it's a bit of a wig out. What should we conclude on this one? Because
I mean, in conclusion, I think it's. I mean, I kind of paused you at some point there. I think.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. It says never let yourself get lost in the crowd, then or buried in oblivion. Stand out, be conspicuous. I said that weird. At all costs, make yourself a magnet of attention by appearing larger, more colourful, more mysterious than the bland and timid masses. I see the colourful thing, and I'm like, you bloody blue-haired. Anyway, you know where I'm going with that one. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna boo this one.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
Like,
not for it.
I think we all
Rule 6 sounds like an LGBTQ rule. It's like,
yeah,
it's like
I need it all.
garner attention at any cost. Like, I wear a rainbow flag and put my doodle in weird places.
And maybe cut it off too. And then yeah, that's
Here is my doodle. Remember that?
imagine having it as a souvenir.
Do you not remember that kid? Oh God, I'll bring this up.
Oh.
So this was a legitimate, like, 16-year-old boy from US. This was going around on the internet years ago. There's
Right.
so many photos behind it. It was so easy to find for a while. You're probably still easy to find. He cut the circulation off to his testicles by using floss.
Oh, I've heard of that.
So he cut them off
I
for
thought
like
that was not
so
real.
after days and days and days. That's
Ugh.
what they do with like some cows and stuff. They put like a ring around. So like,
And then
we
just-
do it at like Dad's place. We got like we use a like a gun that stretches the O-ring out. So like you literally just put him in like a hole, and then you've got this gun that stretches the O-ring out, and you just put it up and pull the trigger, and it just lets it goes, and then it just clamps shut. And after a few days, it's just blood flow loses, and it
And
just
then you could just
dies off like an old wart. Or
Is that what
something.
they do for the trans stuff?
No, I
Huh.
think that's a full operation. But
It
with,
is, yeah.
with this kid, that's what he did because he couldn't get an operation, and then he did it with his dong dong as well. He put a hose down his urethra so that because he didn't want.
Sorry, I'm doing this. Like when
needed
you
to
say
still
that,
be
like I
able
feel
to
too much
win.
empathy.
So he put a hose down his urethra and then
Oh.
put bands, whatever it was, down to the nub, and then posed with pictures of him like this, holding his dick.
That-
Here's my dick.
You know-
even like he was like one like with it like touching his bum, like oh Willy in my butt, like my Willy.
Oh, that's
pretty rough.
Hey guys, just keep the things on your body, maybe, and then that's. Well, let's
I don't know
just.
how this isn't a talking point actually. Like this isn't like brought up more with the trans argument. It's just like, do you realize, like this was the start of the culture where this happened. Was like the beginning where we started seeing more and more of this, and yeah, that was some of what was happening.
Yeah. Wow,
Kids.
that's.
Kids were
And then kids get influenced by that. This is the annoying thing is like people get influenced because influence is influence. You look, this is the prime example, right? The Matrix, right? We're not thinking of red pill, blue pill. No, the people who made the Matrix, right? Two brothers. Now they're trans.
two brothers.
They're
two
trans.
brothers on a journey.
They're both trans. Now, it's not a coinky dink.
Wow.
They're both trans because obviously, like, say if you had a brother and he's got the same. I was talking to this with one of my work colleagues, actually, funnily enough. But he was saying, like, if you've got, like, say, a twin brother, right? Or someone who's, like, got a same build as brother, right? And you see that they, like a lot of them will, like, see they get a shirt and then they're like, oh, you look good in that shirt. I know I'll look good in that shirt. I'll get the same shirt. But that's the influence, right? There's an influence going with that. There's the coincidence of these two guys becoming trans it's because of the influence of each other. And that just comes to show that influence is doing this thing where people are like, oh, they can identify as a female. This phallus no more, man. I'm just gonna floss and right.
That's so gnarly. It's so gnarly.
Yeah. Well, let's boo this one, I think.
Yeah.
So that's a 3-3.
It's a 3-3, yeah.
It's a 3-3. Look at us. We're in the middle right now. Boo! Right? So let's get straight into Law 7. Yeah? Oh. This is a good one if you're a manager.
You're a manager.
Yeah. I've learnt this doing
Manager of
managing
people.
All right, are you ready?
Isn't a manager the most narcissistic role there is on planet Earth?
It can't, yeah.
I manage other people that are beneath me in the work hierarchy.
No, managers are good people. I
Yeah.
just find it funny.
It is, yeah. It's like
I just find it funny.
the term is funny. I
Yeah.
understand. Law 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Right? So, use the wisdom, knowledge, and legwork of other people to further your own cause.
Oh, it's such a piece of shit thing to write.
Not only will such assistance save you valuable time and energy, it will give you a godlike aura of efficiency and speed. In the end, your helpers will be forgotten and you'll be remembered. Never do yourself what others can do for you. Slavery. That's like you're tickling the points of that. Like I know I sound maybe a bit woke saying that, but like generally,
that's horrible.
That's straight up. I think we don't even need to delve too hard into that.
That's horrible.
That's just horrible.
That's horrible.
Like, because if I was like, so like we're doing the show, right?
There's no brotherhood. There's no camaraderie.
Yeah, there's no like
loyalty. There's no benefit to your fellow man or
right
love for them. That's
like
just horrible.
you and me do this show, right? And then we do the editing and we try to make it really like I'm not like we don't just close. You know, after we finish the cameras, we go, all right, now Jax, do everything. And oh, look at me, I'm gonna like that. We don't do that. We both help each other and go, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do the thumbnails, I'll do the edits, whatever, and it works. You try to put both 100% in. I hate when people like put 50-50, it's 50-50. No, put 100-100, brother. 100-100. And I tell you what, you'll be competing for who's doing more stuff in a good way. Be like, look, I did this. Like, and I'm not expecting you to do the next thing. I'll just keep going, but I know that it will be reciprocated.
But the
because
good
we're on
thing
the same
is,
level.
even then, if you have that mindset, if somebody kind of, I guess, outruns you in a certain field, like sometimes we have like days where like one of us is more on the things now, and we've got to get more things done, but we give each other props for it.
Absolutely.
And it's like you see. You being the one that didn't do that, understand the work that went into that, because your frame of mind is always to be doing your best.
Yep.
So then you understand, like, it's something you couldn't possibly not, be proud of them or have some sense of like amazement in what they've done, or
it's
see
like
the
we do
achievement
little things
behind
like
the
that.
work.
It's like for example, like even like the other day, like we were trying to upload one of the older videos that we have on our private that we need to put on our public. You did the thumbnail, and I was like, oh, I'm on my break. I got 5 minutes left. I can put this description in and upload it just before I get back to work. And I was like, I'm just going to do it. And then obviously the description thing wasn't as work heavy as doing a thumbnail. But you put those little two things, I message you, I go, I put it up. And you're like, oh, cool, awesome. Like, I didn't have to do that now. Yep. You
get better at doing
actively
trying, and then it works out.
Exactly right. So let's put law set. Now we're in the negative. We don't like this book so far.
That's not like. Look, I look at it like this. If I had an apprentice in any field, in anything I was doing, the idea of having that apprentice would be to build him up to a point where
you can rely on him.
Where not only can I rely on him, but
help him
wherever
out at the same time.
His particular skills are that just innately outshine me, because he just so happens to be, once his skill level is up to mine, there's certain things he's better
really
at
good
than
at,
me. Then we can separate, and certain tasks then get done quicker or more efficiently by this person who is just innately better at these tasks, and we both then get the job done better and quicker. The idea isn't then to have someone constantly doing the work and me get credit for, because nobody's going to do that long haul anyway. Even if your plans aren't to be, if your plans are solely for self-benefit, well, I just think that's bad advice. Because you're better off taking 50% of the credit and having someone, be in a position to have their justified 50% credit and have the things that they're better at
absolutely
innately benefit the cause that you both do, while the things that you're better at and faster at benefit the cause, and you both then have this system that
works.
Well, you have this system where it's like, instead of us towing this paddock where all I have is a rake, and then I'm gonna then step away, take the credit, and ask you to do it all with a shovel. Instead, what I can do is rake and then get you to level it all out with the shovel after.
Yeah, because he's like really good.
We can both work, take both the credit. It gets done quicker. We're out of there, and
Bob's your uncle. Look, well, Bob actually is your auntie because he identifies.
It's just the thing is, you'll never see that as the advice in this book, because that would be that would just be in direct contradiction with garner
everything.
Attention at all costs.
Absolutely.
So garner attention at all costs is literally perfectly aligned with that, because what's that saying is, get the attention, get the achievement, and at all costs, fuck that person. Use him to get whatever benefit I can get out of him.
Yeah,
that's what that is.
And coming back to what you said too, is like honing in on your strengths. This is what men and women have been doing for years until the society just got influenced to be woke, and then we're like, now guys can nurture as good as women. It's like, no, dude, if I'm sick, right? If I'm sick, And I'm close to my mother. If I'm sick, I like when my mother takes care of me. If I'm in bed, she's got soup or like stand up eggs, and she's like, "You're sick, you can't." You want a woman to take care of you. That's a nurturing trait. Guys we tend to work more overtime than women. That's not to say that the pay rate's all fucking flipped out. Oh, I just said the F word. Okay. So like, it's if you hone in on your strengths, it becomes even better later on. If I was to say to you, Jax, hey, I'm a producer and we need a song that's for this track for the break, you do it. And you're like, what? How? What?
Exactly.
You're
makes
good
no
at
fucking
music,
sense.
but I'm not gonna. I know that I produce. I have the facilities to do so. I do that, and that's the thing. It's like we're here. Like
Exactly. You do
it's we
things
have
for
our strengths.
efficiency.
So it's for efficiency. Exactly right.
It's just how a society works. You
It
always
does.
get the bigger guy to carry the heavy stuff, and you get
Absolutely.
the smart little spectacle fugger to figure out exactly how
Hunt-
much of it you need.
Even goes back to the hunter-gatherer thing, man. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be like, hey, I'm a like we're in primal days right now. We're in primal days, and like I'm with a woman, and I'm like, no, you hunt, and then she's obviously not going to
It's
have.
still primal days.
It's
We
still
just hunt
primal days.
for money.
That's it. Yeah.
And we just use what our innate skills are. If you don't, like you're being stupid. Most of us use what our innate skills are
Absolutely.
to benefit getting a larger sum of money.
Mhm.
That's all it is.
Absolutely.
And you're just hunting, and then you're using, there's different ways that you can get money,
Mm.
and you figure out exactly what your fields of expertise are and what you're good at.
Absolutely.
And as time goes on, you might want to learn certain fields of expertise, but
Mm-hmm.
most of us end up falling back on the things we're naturally good at. It's why
yeah.
anyone that, like, you can do 8 years of law school, but if you hate arguing, you're never going to be a fucking lawyer.
Yeah, exactly
So it's
right. You
just-
got to be good at.
It's
yeah.
not going to happen. So
Holding your own
there's,
point.
at the end of the day, we all go back to what we're innately good at. And the
Absolutely.
guys, just like the guys that liked running through the bush with a spear, hunting animals, were the ones that gathered the meat.
Yep.
It is still now going to be the guys that like smashing into each other, holding a fucking football for people to laugh at them getting concussions, do that for millions of dollars now.
And that's why we have men and women's sports. And I mean, name a female athlete. I bet you can't name 3. It's just we see the physical nature of men and see that it is more brawn, more impactful, and so that's why these sports are so big. Like, yeah, okay, like there's women's netball and stuff like that, and I'm sure there's certain fields of maybe some sports that women are directly good at. But the thing is, most cases, we're always watching male sports, and it's not to do with the patriarchy. It's literally because we're just a bit more physically capable.
Yeah.
And I'm not tooting anyone. It's just the fact. And if I say that, I'm deemed like a misogynist or whatever, and I don't care. So yeah, we'll read out some comments. Yes, lol. If it's left, it can't be right. That's what Jack said. And then going back to the cutting off the circulation is sheep's tail as well.
Yeah. You know, it's another one too, Jack. Have this one, right? If it's not left, it's right. There's another one, right? Here's a good one. You see something and you start analyzing it. Some people might say over-analyzing it. You start picking it apart and talking about it and breaking it down. Somebody goes, it's not that deep, bro. You go, oh, you're right. It must just be shallow.
Literally though, like literally, yeah. It's not that deep. Oh yeah, it must be very shallow then, shouldn't it?
Yeah, somebody takes like a really like fucking like a great example is like someone taking one of those like mirror photos like of their ass chicks in like the bathroom mirror, and it's like, what are you doing? Like, why are you posing like that? It's like such a like your bathroom is filthy. Why don't you clean your fucking bathroom instead of taking photos of your ass in the mirror? It's not that deep, bro. Yeah, you're right. It's just shallow. It's just a photo of your ass in the mirror. You're shallow.
You're just being shallow. Yeah. That's all good.
It's
It's
the
either one or the
it
two.
works in like
Pick one.
every context.
Yeah.
Anytime someone's like, it's not that deep, bro, you go, yeah, you're right. You must just be shallow.
Yeah. Bingo. Hey. Jack did say, yeah, that rule is for a flop. That's a James rule.
Yeah.
And then he also agreed with you what you said.
Lol,
Yeah,
I
I like it. Davey said, just calm down. Just calm down.
Calm down. Calm down.
So That is 5. So we're at law.
That
well,
was law 7, wasn't
law
it?
7.
And that's
That's
no
a
go.
boo. So that's
a boo.
law
So
7. So it's a
4-3.
4-3.
We're in the
That's a-
negative now.
That's a boo. Look at that. Boo. Law 8. Law 8. Let's get into it. Make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. This isn't fishing. But when you force the other person to act, you are the one in control. It is always better to make your opponent come to you, abandoning his own plans in the process. Lure him with fabulous gains, then attack. You hold the cards. You hold the cards. These are getting...
Look, it's not like it doesn't say do that to people like specifically, like just out of nowhere for no reason. So like these prescriptors for how to be a weapon, I'm never going to be against. Prescriptors that tell you to do things that make you a dangerous and moral human, I'm against. But if these prescriptors are things that are saying this is how you, it's like training with a sword. Like I see that as like this is a certain chokehold you can do.
Yeah.
It's not saying go around
And
choking
choking everyone.
people.
Yeah.
It's saying, but
just
this
be
is a
capable
chokehold.
enough if that happens to the people that you
Yeah,
need
so
to
I'm
protect
not
the people you love.
totally against that.
Yeah. Use other people to come to you. Use bait if necessary.
Well, like don't walk into other people's traps.
Yeah, exactly
And that's
right. You don't wanna do
definitely
that.
goes against what I mean. That aligns with what that's saying.
Yeah.
Like, don't take people's bait on certain things. Like, you know what I mean? Like, stand headstrong and like, you know, go into certain scenarios, you know, with your head held high. But don't take people's bait. Don't take like vindictive, tricky people's bait on things. And
Yeah.
that's just saying do the opposite. Get them to come to you. Get them to meet you. Don't fall. Don't align with their shit. Don't do things like
But then-
people try and, you know, and it happens all the time. People will push you like this is something that we all should have learned, like at least us blokes should have learned at some point when we played Xbox, is that like people will say something to you snipey on Messenger and it won't have any curse words in it, and they're trying to get you to swear at them so they can report you and
Yeah,
get you
I've
fucking
been
blocked
there.
for a week.
Mm-hmm.
So
Bro,
that's-
me in Rocket League,
that's
man.
what that's saying.
I
It's-
got baited.
That's what that's saying. It's just saying make people come to you. Just like, yeah, all right, bro, whatever. No worries, come to me. And like
I
in
mean,
that
that
scenario,
can
you're
make
just
you
like,
seem reliable, right?
yeah, stop taking their message back. 1v1 me then, bro.
Yeah.
Just stop replying.
Well,
That's not bad advice.
we-
That isn't bad advice. It's not saying go around being an arsehole. It's
It
saying,
does say lure him with fabulous gains, then attack. Now, maybe attack isn't meaning in physical force, but attack your approach.
Look, I think if you use that advice on an enemy, that's not bad advice. If you're using that advice on the average person,
Yeah, that's fair. If it's someone that, yeah, that's true. Like
if you're just doing that frequently just for the fuck of doing it, like if you're
yeah, if you're
going out of
constantly
your way
practicing.
to live by that, but if you use that rule when is necessary, that's not a bad. I don't think it's bad advice.
Yeah,
I don't
so
think
yeah,
there's
when-
anything bad behind it.
Because it says, yeah, when you force the other person to act, you were the one in control. It's sort of like this, right? Like I'll do this as a really good example. Hold this for me. There you go. Right? That's it. That's all. No, that's all it is. Like it's like you're doing something for me. Or if I was to ask you, right, like, can you pass me this? And we're just not even friends or anything like this, right? You did a service for me without even thinking, but now it makes you feel good because you helped me, and it was just completely without thinking. Oh,
Do you want it back now?
yeah,
You do.
yeah. Read my messages. But like, you know what I mean? So you can say, like, there's the ways that, like, if I'm trying to connect with someone, maybe at work or something, like I'll be like, oh, can you pass that to me? They'll feel good doing that act for me, and it wasn't out of ill will. It was just like, you're helping me out without even thinking, but then it sort of like establishes a connection.
Yeah.
In very slight ways. So I can understand that. It's like get people to come to you, use bait as necessary. That's bait. Like if I go, oh, Jax, like pass me this or whatever. Like you're not going to say no.
But what's coming after that then?
That's true. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to attack you for...
Now I'm fucking scared.
Yeah. Well, there is a bomb in this phone and it's going to blow up.
You just lured me in with this favor of taking this phone off.
Yeah.
What are you gonna fucking do?
What are you doing? But
I don't know. Like if
Yeah.
that's what that's like change it up. Like say the fabulous thing is like a guaranteed overhauling embarrassing win over you. Like if that's the tantalizing thing you're luring someone that's already trying to get you, that's already out to fuck with you, if that's the thing you lure them in with only to then beat them and have it done,
yeah.
then it's not bad. I don't think like
I mean, in chess, it's good.
look, I take any advice of how to be a capable person as the
And
same
then-
advice
and then-
of how to do a chokehold, how to play
Yeah.
chess,
And
how
then
to
wield
punch
that-
a bag, how to kick a bag, because you
can use that for the greater good.
Could use that on a person if you needed to,
Yeah.
and that's the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay. So it gives you, and it does say something about the cards. You hold the cards. I think that, like, I think that's good to have in certain circumstances. People want to have control.
Yeah.
And not in a bad way. Maybe in control for the greater good. So, like, even Jack said, just he said it's fine in context, very situational role.
Yeah.
I agree. So maybe we will say yes.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad, good size. Not bad, good size. So we're 4-all. We're 4-all. We can get into Law 9.
Crikeys. All right.
This is good.
Yeah.
At least the title. I'm saying this because I'm doing surface level. All right. Win through your actions, never through argument. Because actions speak louder than words. All right. I'll delve into this. Any momentary triumph you think you have gained through argument is really a Pyrrhic victory. Help me out here. I'm illiterate.
Whoa! I
Pyrrhic-
don't even know that one. That's
Guys,
gnarly.
Can you please, in the comfort of your own homes, please pronounce
I don't
this?
even know that. What
I'll
is
write.
that?
I'm gonna write. Wait. I'm gonna write this down. Wait. Sorry.
That's
I'm writing this down in chat, guys. Please
Oh.
tell me how to pronounce this.
love
I
it.
didn't typo that. It is a
meaning.
Pyrrhic.
Yeah, give us a correct pronunciation and definition, please, because that's fuck.
Yeah. So let's.
I
I'll
got
reiterate.
rid of the new word dictionary apps ages ago because I
Yeah.
was downloading, going, I fucking know all these.
Right, yeah, dude. Yeah, any momentary triumph you think you have gained through argument is really a, I'll say, Pyrrhic victory. The resentment and ill will you stir up is stronger and lasts longer than any momentary change of opinion. It is much more powerful to get others to agree with you through your actions without saying a word. Demonstrate, do not explicate. Demonstrate, not explicate. Sorry, I really butchered that. But that is saying, like, it is like if I was to say, I can do this, I can do that, you have to take my word for it. But until you see me do those things, then you'll go, right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think that is just basically saying
Yeah,
actions
I
speak
guess.
louder than words. Because it says, win through your actions, never through argument. I can argue all
Can you
day.
just go with that?
Yeah.
Which
Law
one? is it,
9.
sorry?
Law 9.
Any momentary triumph you think you have gained through argument is really a Pyrrhic victory.
Pyrrhic. But it has a, yeah, is it PH?
Come on.
Pyrrhic.
Someone help us out. I don't know what the fuck that. I mean, is really a Pyrrhic. I'm guessing what it means is like unsubstantial, basically.
Ready? I'm going to look up this
The
definition.
resentment, ill will you stir up is stronger and lasts longer than any momentary change of opinion. It is much more powerful to get others to agree with you through your actions without saying a word.
Guys, look at
Demonstrate,
this.
do not explicate.
Guys, look what we've got here. A Pyrrhic victory is a win achieved at such a devastating cost to the victor that it feels like defeat, making the effort not worth the outcome.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Fair.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah. So we're back there.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm glad I could put that up there because I had the, yeah. But Okay, you learn something new every day.
I mean, that's only usable in certain contexts. Like, there's certain like ethical and moral arguments that cannot be made through action per se. Like, I mean, fuck me over there because they would they would easily be won through action. It's just that you cannot take action through that. Like, for instance, right? A big thing that, like, let's use like a big argument that we all know about. Charlie Kirk was a racist because he pointed out the fact that there was a lack of fathers in the homes of Black Americans, right? And he said it was a culture that they have done, that they need to fix themselves within Black America, where they need to stop this culture of promoting guns and gangsters and things and start going back to a more family-based culture. That was his argument behind it, right?
People deemed him a racist for that. I don't think.
Yeah,
he's
people
a racist,
deemed him a racist for that.
Mm.
If you could if you could remove all the rap from the industry and everything, like, I'm sure you could prove the point that he was trying to make.
but you
Or at
can't-
least if he was wrong, you would know that he was wrong. But either way...
How do you actionalize that? Yeah.
Exactly. See,
if
that's
that's
an
a word.
argument that's very hard. No, that's
Awesome.
very hard to bring action to.
Mm.
That's extremely hard to make happen.
Mm.
So there's certain moral,
Arguments,
moral, ethical debates, arguments that can only be kind of had in the field of language.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, it was just on a different. Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway.
was it?
Yeah, that's all right.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was just on, like, I don't know. Anyway.
La.
But yeah, so yeah, no, I think as if we're going to generalize Law 9, because actions do speak louder than words, in that's the closest thing that I can still...
bad, yeah. It's it's not a bad set of advice. I just think, like, it doesn't necessarily say forget learning how to vocalize your opinions.
Yeah, exactly right. It just says do it more, like it says win through actions, never through argument. Never.
See, that's really hard because then I
the
can't.
meaning
I
of
can't
never
take
means
certain
never.
Arguments. I can never take up certain arguments because they can only be had in the field of debate. They can only be had in language and argument. We cannot actually. We cannot put these debates into practice or
absolutely
actionalize these things.
Yeah, and even Jax said, he goes, if you win the war but have nothing to show for it, was the war worth it? It's true. I think that's because it's like if you're saying no, if we did this, like you could win a war and then go no, it was because it would stop these specific people. I'm not advocating for war, but if it was to stop these specific people from killing more people or whatever it is, right? But if you don't explicitly say that, then people are going to be like, oh, it's a genocide.
I mean, yeah. But see, and that's the thing, exactly. What if you're defending from something like that? See, like, yeah, what you said, Jack, makes sense, but to play devil's advocate at the same time, it's like, what if somebody wants to wipe you out and kill you, and then you win that war? What do you have to show for it?
Because now you have
nothing
to
but your life.
Yeah, because it
But
says
that's a
never
good
through
thing.
argument. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying, like, to his actual comment,
yeah,
if you
yeah.
win the war but have nothing to show for it, was the war worth it? Well, yes, if you survived. Like, yeah.
And then your
because sometimes
reputation
you
will be on
can't. It's like a war to me.
Mm.
Like, and I don't know I wouldn't be able to tell you the dictionary definition of it, but war also to me encompasses a degree of you're unable to escape it, or at least if you try to run away, you will be chased down. This isn't like this is your chance to stand down. A war to me is like we're coming at each other, or at least one is coming for you, and if you don't retaliate, then they're going to keep going.
Yeah.
All genocide started with a war.
That's true. That's true. So yeah, what do we? I guess because it says never through argument, which I do think that actions speak louder than words, but you should still use your words
Yeah,
because
no,
they are
that's-
your sword.
If you can never win through anything other than actions, you can't use argument. What it's also saying then is to not take up certain arguments that you can't actionalize.
Yeah.
So no, I'm against that
Yeah.
because I can't I think that's horrible. Then you shouldn't stay out of debates that you can't physically prove.
Yeah, exactly right. Like I can't exactly because otherwise, like yeah, exactly right. Like I can't. Yeah. I agree. Like I agree. I think generally it's when it says never through argument, then it's just like oh, just do and
Like
then
if I had a moral debate with you on whether or not, like, so here's a moral debate I like to have. This is like the whole thing. There's a background to this, but I like to have the debate of if there's two kids playing on either side of the alongside the river, and one kid picks up a rock and throws it at the other kid and it hits his head. I have this like I use this as like a metaphor to describe all sorts of different kind of philosophical or moral judgments of things. So
no, I've heard this one before. I'm keen for you to tell the
yeah,
audience.
well, I mean, there's all like I used to. So I founded this up because I used to have this moral opinion of where, when I was younger, my opinion was, if there's two kids down by the lake playing with rocks, one kid picks up a rock and throws it at the other kid's head. If the other kid turns around and picks the rock up or another one and throws it back at that kid's head 10 times harder, I never used to actually think that the kid that threw the rock back in retaliation did anything wrong. Or at least I would make there's a whole bunch of arguments to be made. Like there's all sorts of things out of that. Like, is that wrong that he did that? And should the kid that copped the rock feel like he's been, mistreated because he copped the rock back 10 times harder? Or should he be expected that? Is he in the wrong for doing it in the first place? Or should he be given a chance to apologize beforehand? There's a book to be written on this, I feel. Like there's a lot behind this. But in the context of this actual chapter, which is what is it again?
Law, yeah.
Like in the context of that, it's like if I had this moral debate with you then and I brought this up and said to you like, oh, okay, so I asked you, is the kid that threw if one kid throws the rock at the other and the retaliator throws the rock back 10 times harder, is that wrong? Do you think personally? Just like really, really short answer. Like I know there's a massive thing behind it.
I think the intention is the culprit of it all. If it was just chucking a rock and it accidentally hit and you didn't use your words, never used through argument, right? And then you did that, and then you realized, oh, they were trying to like just throw it in the water, and I just happened to accidentally walk into it.
Yeah.
There's those but I think I would say it comes with the intention. That's the closest thing I could think of. So I would say,
so what
you
if I
utter the question to them, and if they said, well, it's on, man, like I'm throwing a rock at you, I'd be like, well, shouldn't have done this, and then throwing that 10 times harder is kind of justifiable.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's the intention.
Okay. So what, the intention of like throwing it back that you think is wrong?
The intention of why the person initially threw the rock at you first.
That's what makes it, right?
That's what makes it.
Okay. So let's just say whatever your answer was to that, because you just kind of pointed out a big breaker in it. But let's just say you made a prescription-based opinion on that. You said one thing or the other, and I disagreed with you. What if then I literally went, well, remember when you did this and picked up a fucking rock and threw it at your head to prove my point? That would be using this in context. Like that would actually be using this. Is like, don't have this moral debate with you. Actually, just show you what I mean and pick up like use an example of when you threw a rock at me
then I'm doing
pick the rock back up and fucking throw it back at you.
But now, does that make you better than the other person or just at the same level?
I mean, there's a whole bunch of morality.
There's a big moral.
I know, it's a great.
We could unfold this hard.
We could do an hour and a half on this because you can talk about the person that threw the rock. You can talk about the retaliator. And then you can talk about the bystander and what they do.
Yeah,
that's
true.
And then there's also the different scenarios, because you can also separate through that to then down where you picked apart the question. What's the intention behind it? You
Yeah.
can break down whether or not it was accidental or
Yeah.
if it was intentional. And then you got the perpetrator accidentally, the perpetrator
Intentionally.
the receiver and retaliator accidental, and the receiver and retaliator
Intentional.
intentionally. There's a whole bunch behind that. So you can really come to a grasp on people's morals of right and wrong with this. Like,
Absolutely.
this is what I use. This is the framework I use to
know
figure out
what kind of
people
person-
think and
yeah.
to see where they justify retaliation and what's right and wrong. It's just a great way to figure it out, and you just let someone go on with that thing. You
That's
just open
fair.
up, let them talk, and they'll tell you exactly what they mean.
Yeah. Well, we do have some comments about what we're talking about at the moment. Where are we? So Davey said only if you're fighting off real fascism. I think that was going back to our war thing.
Oh, yep.
Absolutely right. And then Jack also said, then you have something to show, or if you lose your whole family and friend base, life might be in the
Pirate column.
column. I guess I'm trying to say sometimes the greater good might not feel like a win, but it is. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is that it might not feel like it sometimes, but it is. Like
it was like what Jesus said. It said if someone forces you to go 1 mile, go 2. And when he did that, so the Romans what they would have is they would have these certain checkpoints, and they would actually be able to. Their law was being able to have. I think it was Jews that they or even just. It could be anyone on where they would come across on the road paths. They were obliged under Roman law to carry their stuff for a mile or a kilometer to the next checkpoint, and they did that with Jesus and the disciples. They get to the checkpoint and Jesus keeps walking, and he's got the helmet on, and he's got he's holding everything, and now the Romans are like, oh, we're abusing our power. Now we seem like the bad ones, and these people are still doing good. And then it made them go, no, give it back. And so they didn't feel like they were even worthy enough of that power after that mile, because it wasn't going against their law. It was working even more towards it. And then they felt bad. Their humanity showed. And so I like that's sort of what I can see with what Jack is saying. Davey also said it could be been a learning moment, but now it's a fight. Even if it was intentional, you could tell them they overstepped a boundary, but you retaliated. And then Jack said, no, it was only Jews. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you so much for clarifying that. I appreciate it. Yeah.
No, so I don't think that's I don't know about that rule. I think there's plenty of discussions that need to be had and arguments that are to be had that can only be had with words, and now where you can use your actions and lead by example at every chance, I think you should. It's a whole thing that I live my name is an anagram, justice, ambition, example. It's a whole thing. I think lead by example wherever you can, but at the same time, like, there are going to be moments where you can't really show a physical example of what you're saying. You can't actually put your argument or your opinion or your idea on something into practice outside of words. But that doesn't mean it's not a valuable discussion to be had. This is where we found laws and rules and logic. That doesn't make sense. If I were to meet a man, if I lived by that, okay, and then let's just say I meet another man out in the jungle. We didn't have all this society. There was no rules. We could do whatever we want.
Apparently, you're really quiet. We need to turn the monitoring up.
Oh, a little bit. Oh, it went quiet. Okay.
Yeah, because
I turned it down. I figured it was too high. Yeah, I figured if I'm stuck out in that scenario, and I don't consider how he's feeling, using empathy, doing all these different things, then it's just going to result in me killing him if I live by that. Like, if he goes against what I'm saying, like, it completely goes against, like, considering somebody else's. There's a certain part in it. Where is it? It is much more powerful to get others to agree with you through your actions. Much more powerful. Like, again, it's laws of power. I suppose that's why he's even saying that. I'm like, why is
Power,
that even
yeah.
worth bringing in? Because it's like in some scenarios you're just not going to get that to happen.
Mm.
Like, and you're not going to be able to use a physical example. So, nah.
Because it says never through argument, and I think we should use our words too.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's not, we have that ability. Why are you shielding your words to
yeah.
just like, I, Yeah.
You can't always lead by example. If you're a
Yeah.
doctor and you think that somebody has a certain thing, if you're a surgeon, you think this surgery is going to fix someone, but this other surgeon in the same doctorate as you, in the same fucking hospital, it thinks it's something else, and another surgeon thinks it's something else. Well, you don't just break the fucking patient out and fix them and go, look,
mm,
it worked. Like,
mm,
no, you have to be able to explain why you do that, because otherwise
Yeah.
you're breaking the fucking law and
Yeah.
you may be wrong.
yeah,
So in certain scenarios where you can't even lead or you can't even show a physical or, you know,
maybe
I
put
guess
your
win
mic
your
up
argument
closer.
through action.
Sorry, Davey's just saying you've gone real quiet.
Yeah, hello.
That's heaps
Hi.
better. Yeah, just have that up there.
Yeah, if you can't win these things by action, you still need to be able to win it by argument. You can't just not uptake that battle.
Yeah.
There's too many things that can only be fought through language and discussion.
Yeah. You have to use your words.
Like, I'm struggling with it because I'm like, it is good advice to always, wherever necessary, lead by example, use action.
Action does speak louder than words,
Yeah.
but still use your words.
See-
And this says never use argument or never through argument, which argument is still you're arguing, defending your point.
Yeah.
Right.
And at the same time, like, that just doesn't make, because, like, let's say I had a debate with some, like, well, I've literally had this before where I've worked with, like, young apprentices and things, and they've been like, I had a friend of mine tell me that he had an apprentice at his work get in the car with him and say to him, "Oh, do you reckon you could beat this guy in a fight?" Like another guy they worked with. And he was like, "Yeah, like you got no idea what I would do to him." And old mate, the apprentice, was like, "Oh, like I don't think so. Like he's pretty big." Now, if I was like, "All right, fuck it," like if he went, "All right, fuck it, I'm not going to explain it to you," just rocked up to another job and just started beating the shit out of Greg and was like, "You fucking see?
Yeah.
See?"
Yeah. I'm not going to agree with this one, the law 9.
Yeah, I don't.
I think they both come hand in hand. I think, when you speak, you're speaking, you're being able to communicate and also action it effectively. Yeah, actions speak louder than words, but it shouldn't just be action alone.
Mm.
It shouldn't be action alone. You should still be able to have your action, but also, and it does speak louder than words,
Yeah.
but you still need to speak.
Yeah.
And even if that means through argument.
I
So
think as a way better way you could word that is in wherever necessary, use example and use action over words, but wherever it's going to like detriment your cause or like affect other people in a fucking harmful or negative way in some degree by empathetic standards, then maybe try to use words to prove your point.
Well, that's why
That's
Jesus
really
didn't.
hard.
That's why Jesus didn't just pick up a sword and just start doing stuff. Like, obviously, like it's not going to happen. But like the words he spoke resonate with the law of the universe a lot of the time. And so, if he didn't use his words,
Yeah.
he would say, "Follow me and do these things." But if he was just a mute the whole time, never through argument, it was like he was, flipping tables and then calling, the Sadducees a brood of vipers. And that resonated because they were all just so prideful and just yearning all the benefits, and then still being the most sinful creatures in the background. So it's
You know what's funny is like I don't think this is much different than like something that most of us learned when we were young, and that a lot of like Australian, especially blokes, live by it. Most Australian blokes will tell you if you bring this up, they'll just repeat it after you, like it's just like we're just like fucking my we're just seagulls. as soon as you
I
say
just swore.
actions speak louder than words. Bang, action speak. Oh yeah, action speak. Yep, action speak louder than words, mate. Bye. Like, everybody knows it and fucking
do.
lives by it. But
You still got to use.
I'm really interested to see this now. This is definitely going to be one of the talking points or something I want to ask the general public is, do you believe in actions speak louder than words? Yes. Okay. Did you vote?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, well,
And
then
like,
you
it's
need
like-
to use your voice to, yeah, right?
Yeah. Did you vote? Like, all right then, cool. Like, do you like the way the country's going?
And they just say nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go.
Better go fucking do something. Like sometimes you need to use your words to a degree, and like then if you're gonna use your actions, better go vote then, or you better have like. It's kind of hard because actions is like to me a conversation and explaining something is an action. Like saying I think this, I think this, I think this doesn't get you anywhere, but explaining why you think that and pointing out the logic behind it and breaking it down in a way that people can understand, make sense in their head, common sense aligns and they align with that same thought process, that's an action.
Yeah. Yeah.
That whole field is an
It's
action.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I'm going to go no with this one. And before we go into Law 10 and do our conclusion with the Law 9 is we'll go through the comments. Going off of what Jack said, no, it was only the Jews. He said, although there wasn't really Christians or Muslim, like their religion hadn't started yet. Fair. Or is it Davey said? Thanks also, Davey, for letting us know with the mic quality.
Yeah, you're
Jack also said that's why religion is important for moral compass. Otherwise, society revolves around retaliation around retaliation. I think you're saying would rule or without rule. I don't know.
Wait, where?
This one. Otherwise, society revolves around retaliation would rule. An eye for an eye sends the world blind. #David. And then David said it's like saying that's not going anywhere after strapping down a load.
Yeah, that is. It's very much like that. It is very much like that.
Yeah.
The fucking strapping down is like the fucking bloody actions speak louder than words. Mine. As soon as you go, that's not going anywhere. Someone's like, that's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
She's fucking good and tight.
Like if I serve people at work and just like. If someone was like, are these guitar strings good, like blah, blah, and I just strummed an E chord and said nothing, they're going to be like, what? Like, what do you mean? You didn't even say anything. You did not even argue, like, what? You need to tell me.
You know, it's another one, Davey. The most ultimate one is what's up? Everyone has to chime in.
What's up?
Wait, female version.
That sounds so bad. Yuck.
Let's go back to that.
I feel like you just died.
I think like a demon just tried to like emerge itself out of the sound, bar thing.
That was one of the worst things.
That was bad.
That's ever
There's
come
probably
through my microphone.
Yeah,
in
that
my
was
headset.
so. I apologize to the audience. So we will say booing to the Law 9. We're on 5-4. Lose. We are for the laws.
Are we 5-4? Did we like the last
5-4.
one?
Law 9. So we were at 4-4.
Did we like 8?
Make other people come to you. Use bait as necessary. Yeah, I think we did, didn't we? Now, all right, chat. You remember this more than us.
I think we're. I swear.
Maybe we're at.
I can't remember if we liked that one.
Yeah. Oh, guys, we're gonna have to like look back at this. This is bad. This is
Just
bad.
keeping tally. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one.
Yeah. I mean, Jack said, I thought as men we were going to agree with them all. With all of them. Lol. Yeah. Yeah. We're we're apparently all misogynists if we open our mouths these days, which is
Apparently.
crazy. Do you guys know what a misandrist is? Anyway.
Yeah, I think we'll give that the boo then.
We'll give it the
I'm
boo.
against that too.
I am.
Alright.
Yeah. You
Should
got to
we
use
do
both.
Should we do another P Willy empty break?
Well, I think we should do that. Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. We'll do that.
All right.
We'll be back, guys,
Back
and
for a sec. I need another beer.
Yeah, too
I don't
easy.
want to run off stream again. I feel unprofessional. We'll see you soon.
And we're back. We are back. Hello.
Howdy.
Hello. All right.
Let's keep rapping through it.
Let's keep rapping through it. So we're up to
50
law.
laws of power.
Yeah, 48.
48.
Yeah,
Fuck. No, it's
dude.
about 50. Let's just round it up. Fuck it.
Yeah, round it up. We always round it up with
Let's get busy.
money.
50's quicker than 48. Come on, less syllables.
Yep, that's it. That's
Let's
it.
fucking go.
So, law 10. Law 10. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. That's actually all right. You can die from someone else's misery. Emotional states are as infectious as diseases. You may feel you are helping the drowning man, but you are only precipitating in your own disaster. The unfortunate sometimes draw misfortune on themselves. They will also draw it onto you. Associate with the happy and fortunate instead. That is really good. I'm not going to
bad.
say don't
I don't
help
know
these
about
people.
fortunate because fortune can like have many different effects on
Yeah,
people.
like if you're saying like fortune in monetary value, like like it.
Yeah.
But I mean let's like I think negativity, and I'm sure you agree, negativity is sticky. If you're around someone who's negative, complaining all the time, it puts you in a bad headspace
Yeah.
because you're like, this person's just complaining about everything, and I'm trying to have a good day, and I can't get out of this headspace now because it's just it's like a lack of gratitude.
Yeah.
It's I honestly, in the quickest of terms, I generally believe this is very true. I'm not going to say like it goes to that saying that you can't drag a horse through water to drink it. Yeah, you can only help certain people and their things, but they have to help themselves.
Yeah, there's a certain thing that comes with that too. There's a certain thing like I wouldn't say I'm unlucky. I think I probably have as many challenges come up in life as other people do randomly, but like
But when
my
I hang out,
my strokes of luck come in very weird ways, and my strokes of bad luck come in very intense ways. But we all have it both, kind of thing. But the difference is I rarely, if not never, make my own bad luck somebody else's problem.
Exactly right. And that so when I hang out with you, Jax, right? I give you a call. You don't answer and go, hey, what? Right? You're like, hey, going, bro? Like you just do that.
Even when I'm buggered too, I'll still kind of like
Yeah,
I
you
still
still
know
just-
to just greet openly and
Openly
happily
and
with
bit-
people. Like
bit
I'm
more
happy to
energy.
take the call too, but it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, absolutely, right. And
it's-
you'll be there, but generally, if you're around someone who's just like, you're like, hey man, how you going? They're like, good, fine, what? Yeah, this sucks. Poor me. I want to kill myself. We know who that is.
Yeah, we know a
But-
certain mythological creature related
To
etymological
that. Yeah.
name of
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah.
Ugh.
But I think that's very like I want to help people to the best of my ability. It's only through insight. I can't drag them to get out of whatever rut they're in, other than giving them insight.
Yep.
I'm not going to. I personally am not going to. I'm not going to hang around if all you're ever doing is being a negative Nancy. It's not good to my energy. It makes me feel like crap. And yeah, call me selfish. But like I would much. That's why I gravitate towards people who reciprocate that energy. People do too.
Yeah.
Law 10. I generally, out of all these laws, I'm more for than
With that.
anything.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad advice. I think telling it to stay away from like people that come like unlucky people or like misfortunate people isn't always the best advice, because people that have had a lot of misfortunes in their life and had overcome it can be some of the best people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, absolutely.
It can, but like.
But they're not going to
But
put
in
that
terms
on
of
you,
just
right?
generally just to surround yourself with people that aren't constantly ailed with constant things that you should need and you should want to help with as a friend of theirs, is
Absolutely.
definitely just going to, I guess, get you a bit further along in life without ailing you too much. So in general, not bad
terms,
advice.
Not
like
bad
there's
advice, yeah.
definitely cutoffs for that. There's like it's definitely not like, just because your mate gets cancer, like doesn't mean cut him
Yeah,
off. Like, oh,
you go,
fuck that, I don't
see,
need that.
I don't need that.
I don't
That
need-
is, see, that's bad, right? But that's not them being. I think in that way, like, it's like, yeah, it's someone else's misery, yeah. and that's fine.
And it's misfortune is the thing.
But this is where it specifically implicates the unfortunate sometimes draw misfortune on themselves, and that is very true. If you're sitting around going, poor me, life sucks, this, that, you're going to roll a ball of your own misery and everything's going to be looking like it's more pessimistic than ever. If you wake up and say you're grateful for the things that you can name that you're grateful for, guess what? You're going to have a better energy overall for that day. Honestly, if the gratitude thing is really big.
Yeah.
I generally I'm not gonna say if any of my friends, anyone is going through misfortune or anything like that, I'll be the shoulder to cry on. Absolutely, I identify as that person, right? I'd love to, but
there's a limit.
if you're not doing anything about it and you just want to complain and do nothing and just constantly complain, and I'm not saying if you get cancer, dude, I'll be there till the day you die, 100%. 100%. But when it comes to say things that you can actually, you're a healthy being and you can help yourself out of this thing, but you just choose not to because you choose to be infectious and choose to be like, poor me, poor me, poor me, poor me.
Yeah.
Dude, you have a perfectly fine body. You can do these things. You need positive energy around you. Otherwise it will be negative, sticky energy, and then you will feel bad. I've been around people who just constantly complain and they have the ability to do amazing things, but they choose to be in misery. They choose to be just sad and it's and by the time it gets to a point, it's like I want to help you, but I can't. And now it's going to the detriment of my own energy and well-being, and that's that.
And that sort of scenario, fair enough. Like, that makes sense. It's not
Negativity is
awful
sticky.
advice. It's not awful advice. I'm for it.
We'll read what the boys have to say here. Davey said, "I opened my eyes and I'm a misogynist." Literally, how most men feel these days,
Yeah,
to be honest, with
pretty
this
standard.
cancel culture, even though it's sort of dipping, but also just the fact that if I I just state something that I'm traditional values I very much value, then I'm a misogynist or something, and it's like, dude, you women are better than me at certain things, and I'm better. We can help in these scenarios. I don't. Anyway, I agree.
I've been called a misogynist because I have a certain thing with where we live is a very it's a similar to the bowl in Ice Age 3 or 4 or something, where the water comes in and just everybody's fucked. It's sort of like that. It's very much everybody knows each other, your name word gets around. If you're at all a social person, you'll have a lot of names in your BlackBerry. You'll meet and know a lot of people. And I have a certain thing with women I date where I say I'm not okay with dating someone personally that has previously dated someone that I know.
Yeah, no, me too.
I'm just not okay with that. I just don't
weeks me out.
That fucks with me. If it's somebody that you dated a while ago that's bloody lives out in whoop whoop, I'll never see him, know him. That's fine. But to see him is a whole different thing. So I'm not really about that.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Well, I reckon we should. We're actually over 2 hours in the stream.
Wow.
So I reckon we should get through a couple of more laws. We will say. I'll read out this as well. Yeah, once your balls drop, that kind of happens with the misogynist thing. Yeah, absolutely. And you need positive energy, or I need positive energy, or I'd crumble. Absolutely. And hey, we're positive here on the Deadset show.
We're so positive.
Very HIV positive. No,
positively charged fucking blast.
But yeah, no, I agree. So I think we can all agree. Law 10, good on ya. Honestly, well done.
Not a bad one.
Well done. That's wisdom.
Yeah, we'll get around that.
Law 11.
Yeah.
Learn to keep people dependent on you.
Oh, yeah, God, get through this one quick.
To maintain your independence, you must always be needed and wanted. The more you are relied on, the more freedom you have. make people depend on you for their happiness and prosperity, and you have nothing to fear. Never teach them enough so they can do without you. Whoa.
Yeah, not
Um,
about that. That's pretty cut and dry.
I'm
though.
just, that is very black and white for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to agree with you. I don't like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cut and dry.
I think
no,
I
fuck
think
that.
having responsibility is cool and people depending on you
Yeah,
because
no.
of that. But I don't think you should now then just make people strip themselves of what they're capable of to depend on you, because then they're codependent. And codependency is fine in certain areas, but generally you should be the progenitor of your own narrative. You should, because once that person's not around, who are you? You know?
Yeah, I think the whole point of living is to live towards the propelment and acceleration of the quality of life and the quality of knowledge and understanding and well-being of your fellow man.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And not enabling people to grow so they stay under you doesn't
really
go
grow
towards the
any of
propelment of anything.
Exactly right.
It just goes back to that thing I was saying before. If I had an apprentice, I would rather teach them to. And that's the whole idea: is you teach them to get to a point where they're even out with you, and then maybe even excel beyond
certain
you
areas.
in some fields.
Absolutely.
And even if they excel better than you in everything, well, good on you, pal. I'm doing something fucking wrong.
Right. Yeah. Oh, wrong. Oh, sorry.
Well,
right,
if
sorry.
your hippies
So right in
beat me-
teaching, but doing wrong in
Yeah,
self.
well, I
Sorry, my
guess,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah. My bad. Yeah.
I had my fly undone.
Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful.
All right,
Guys, don't scroll back. You might see a bit
don't
of
do
the
that,
snake
don't
eye.
do that. Okay.
Jack said, ill bother. Oh, ill. No, thank you. Oh, right. Like, I don't know what that was.
Could have been a something.
That's something. But I'm sure he's either being.
Oh, probably at me saying someone that I've dated that I don't want to date someone that I know who they've dated before.
To the rule. Oh, to the rule. To learn
ill,
people
no,
to be.
thank you.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
no. I'm glad we're all like on this same page here, guys.
It's working well.
Because there is just it seems like we all have these same values here on the show, and that's what we're all about. And also debating the values, but also it's coming to show that we all yearn for the same thing.
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
So we're gonna say boo to learning to keep people depending on you. It's not good. It's not good, right?
Bad one.
Bad one. All right, bad one. So this will be the last law we get into today, Law 12. We want to go through a dozen laws today. There is a lot to unfold. Let us know if you guys want us to continue this in other episodes. That's it. Okay, Law 12, guys.
Law Dozen.
Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. Victim. You're victimizing someone.
I mean, all right, keep going because
Here we go.
I mean, an enemy should be a victim.
Yeah, right. One sincere and honest move will cover over dozens of dishonest ones. I don't think that's true. Open-hearted gestures of honesty and generosity bring down the guard of even the most suspicious people. Once your selective honesty opens a hole in their armor, you can deceive and manipulate them at will. A timely gift, a Trojan horse, will serve the same purpose.
Ugh,
Guys,
that was gross.
chat, we're cooked.
Yeah, that was gross.
Chat, we're cooked.
That was gross.
We are cooked, chat. That
very
is
effective, but
gross.
very gross advice.
Yeah, use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim.
Like psychologically, that completely works, but that's so gross to use for just just to be like, and then manipulate them. Like,
yeah,
that's just,
it's like, dude,
no.
what are we doing here?
No, that's not you. That's not a rule that's pertaining to anything that's going to help you in terms of defense or maintaining quality of life for you and your loved one. That's just
Exactly right.
That's complete straw and attack.
It's selective honesty and generosity, so you get to lie to them selectively and be honest to them selectively, and then generosity to disarm your victim, and then open heart gestures gestures of honesty and generosity bring down the guard of even the most suspicious people. It says here as well, one sincere and honest move will cover over a dozen of dishonest ones. I don't believe that, because people can be very good 11 out of 10. Oh, sorry, 11 out of 12, right? Like they do 11 good things and then they do a bad thing. And a lot of people actually just judge you for that last bad thing that you've done a lot of the time.
They
and I've
judge
seen
you,
that.
but do they get rid of you for that?
They don't, no.
So that's what he's saying. So if you're staying around, then if you do that one good thing, I can see where that works. I can see where people have an inability to get rid of bad people in their life, because you could do, like, we've seen this movies growing up like all the time. It's like,
you're failing in a lot of areas.
The person's been failing for 20 years. His family's all disappointed in him. But that one big turnaround makes all the difference. It covers all the fuck ups.
I think it depends on what that action really is. If it's just something
he said,
like
one heartfelt, honest, it makes a big difference.
That's true. If it is, to maintain.
He's right.
One
This is what I'm
sincere
saying.
and
This is why
honest
I'm like,
move will
it's
cover
gross.
over dozens of dishonest ones.
He's right. 100%.
You can right your wrongs, but it's hard. I think it
The problem is
depends
he's
on
not
person.
saying to do. He's not even using it in that context.
In that
he's saying
con-
you should right
yeah.
your wrongs. What he's saying is you can make up for being called out for all of your fuckery
If you
with
just do something
one
good
sincere, legitimate good move. You can figure it out, and that will get you back in good books. It's just evil fucking advice.
I think it is evil advice too. I think so too.
I think it's just evil. I think it's just building manipulators, because, and even if it's not used in a manipulatory way, even if it's not just that this is a random person you just want to benefit from and fuck over, if this is someone that's doing something bad for you, say it's a politician that goes for a policy and pushes a policy that's really negatively impacting your life, and you actually have a legitimate reason to go after them, and you use this tactic and you go in as kind of like a masked, like act like you're a friend so you can get in and manipulate them. It's just a sour, shitty tactic.
I think
the
so,
problem
yeah.
is that it's effective. I'm not gonna lie, it'll actually work. And that just makes it all the more evil, because it's not just like random shit. It's like, this is literally how to be a cunt.
Yeah. Yeah. Jack did say one good deed doesn't absolve you of your sin.
It doesn't absolve you, no, but what he's saying is, specifically in that context, to that person you're trying to win over and manipulate, you can fuck up and fuck up and fuck up and fuck up, but if you do that one good thing, like every now and then, like that one in a dozen, it's going to make up. They're never going to get rid of you, and in fact, you can get back into good books and ahead. It does, like, psychologically it works. There's people have an issue with getting rid of people because they do one big heartfelt thing, and they oh fuck actually, and then they're around for the next 20 years again.
Jack does say in defense to that, or make you a good person. The Nazis invented insulin. Every diabetic is on.
Yeah, like, no, it doesn't make you a good person at all. Like, I'm not morally justifying it or saying it's a good thing, but what I'm saying is to someone in this context, if you're living by his book and you're trying to do what he's saying, you're trying to win someone over so you can manipulate them. If you've been called out as someone like that's constantly done these bad things, doing that one heartfelt thing every now and then is going to ensure that you're never actually booted out the fucking door. And that is actually how it works. How many people do we know that stay with partners that have cheated on them, lied to them, stolen from them? They don't get rid of them straight away, because one heartfelt action will make up for a dozen misactions. He's right.
But it's
I'm
evil.
not saying
power,
it's a good thing. What I'm saying is it's how the law. It is how the world works and how majority of people behave.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's taking advantage of that and giving you this advice.
To go, yeah, do this still.
I'm not saying it's
justified, but you're understanding
I'm saying that is
evil
exactly
within
how
that
it
text.
works. He's right. In the same way that I would say, if somebody said, this is how you stab someone, you get a hot piece of iron, you melt it to 23,000 degrees, and then you hammer it out, and then you fucking quick dunk it, and then you sharpen an edge on it, and then kill someone with that sharp object. I'm saying he's right. That's how you make a knife. I'm not saying that's
you should
good.
use that to
I'm saying
hurt anyone,
that the thing that makes it bad is he's not saying pick up a can and stab someone with it, because that wouldn't work. I'm saying it's all the worse because he's actually really giving you the key to do this shit.
Yeah, but it's evil.
It's
as
fucking
the outcome.
evil.
Yeah.
It's fucking evil.
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
saying that is exactly how you make a knife.
I understand. Yeah. So I would say, like, through the truth of that evil choice, obviously we're not going to agree with this law, the law 12. It is one of those things where it's like, maybe just don't do this. Like, just don't use selective
maybe
honesty and
just don't.
generosity to disarm your victim. How about,
I would use honesty at all points in your life.
yeah,
I
be
would
as
never-
honest as you can, and even if you fail to do so in some areas, which you will, that we all lie to ourselves, right?
The only
Like,
time you
the
should-
best thing you could do is when someone sees you at least try to do the right thing, usually that's enough.
Yeah.
And if you are abusing that power, that's bad. But if you're doing so just to do the right thing at the end of the day, to right some wrongs, and then you're actively doing those things, not just by one gesture, but consistent gestures, sometimes you might fall short. But mainly, I think once the good does start to outweigh the bad, even though the bad is still there, you can see that the person is trying to right the wrongs from the past.
Yep.
And then that's when I could see is good. But this guy's just saying, yeah, mostly do bad, but one good thing will band-aid the situation. You can keep doing that, which is bad.
Yeah.
And that's where I can understand you there.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, the only time you should ever lie, personally, I think that's, be honest at all times, and the only time I can ever cop lying as appropriate is to either set up a surprise party. That's one.
Yeah.
Or to your children, grandkids, godkids, or very close friends' kids, to either maintain
Easter,
good
Santa.
and happy well-being and a sense of safety and well-being, or to avoid inappropriate conversations that are outside their depth.
Well, it's like this. It's like, look, if I have kids, right, and we go into like a store that has a very expensive equipment, and if they just start touching all this stuff, and obviously the employees wouldn't like that. I'm like, I grew up in a place where, like, if I was to do those things, my father would go, "You do that, and I'll execute you." And obviously he's lying. He would never do that. He loves me. But that
drives
fear
it in.
alone, it drives it in, and I go, I will not touch that anymore. Let me be on my good books. So I do agree with what you were saying. Yeah, like there is those times where maybe, yeah, Santa or Easter Bunny, that's what I was about to, and go, yeah,
Santa
go Duffy,
or Easter
right?
Bunny, or to avoid conversations that are inappropriate for them at the time. Like, you don't, like, somebody goes like, "Mummy, what's that?" and points at your doodle. Like, it's, "Oh, Mummy, what's that?" Points at
Dude, we're living too much in this society, bro. Dude, it's
Crazy.
taking over. The
Crazy.
influence just took over. Mum, you have a dick. What is this? And they're like, I'm actually not a mother.
Maybe-
You're adopted.
Maybe that's a sign that Copacabana Sellers is sponsoring us well.
Absolutely. Shout out again, Simon.
Too well. Maybe that's a sign we should get close here. But I don't. Think
Yeah, what the
I
fuck?
don't think it's ever appropriate.
What the
to
fuck
lie to
household did you grow up
anyone.
with? Sorry, I just swore. That's 3.
Only your own kids, I think, is the only like your own kids and kids
keep it on an
and
even
kids
keel.
that the parents completely trust you with. If you have that complete and utter trust from the parents, then acceptable. I think to maintain childhood, to maintain good well-being, to maintain a sense of safety and fucking good self-esteem, and to avoid inappropriate conversations and to ensure good behavior.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, absolutely. I agree. Like I'm like, and to go with that, like lying on an even keel to your kids, it's like, at the end of the day, you don't want your kids to be your best friends. This is where a lot of parents are like doing this bad. They're just, oh yeah, let him be, let him do this, let him do that, blah, blah. And it's like, guess what? They're going to be little psychopaths. So
Yeah.
you need to enforce these.
Yeah, instead of making your kid your best friend, raise a decent person, because when he becomes that, you'll be mates with him. If
Yeah,
you're
you
a
will be.
decent person.
Like, it's like,
Otherwise, he'll be a piece of shit like you.
absolutely. Like, my dad was harsh with me growing up, but I really appreciate that because it really made me have a healthy amount of fear to realize what I should and shouldn't do. And now me and my dad get along like a house
I feel
on
so
fire.
sorry for, like, I know some people, and I feel
house on
so
fire.
sorry for them that they're so, like, I was, like, growing up, I remember them being like, I'm best friends with my mum. No, we're best friends. And then as they reach an adult, something clicks on, they realize, and they no longer speak to them and they're completely cut off from them and they hate them for whatever reason. And I've seen people that just like feel like they don't even know themselves or have a personality because they're completely like their parents because their parents just adjusted them to be like them. Instead of teaching them, they instead befriended them, which made this kid go, well, that's exactly how to be. Everything works out. That's the clear example. You didn't ever question the things that they did and become your own person. They just became exactly like the parent, and they have this realization that it's happened, and they go, what the fuck? I don't even know who I am. I've seen it in so many people, and that's what happens when you try to best friend with your kid,
child.
especially as a single parent.
Yeah, right. And that's that's where I think we will boo that Law 12. I think mostly we don't like this book.
I mean,
there are some words of wisdom, yes.
We were at 8 and 4, I think. It was either 8 and 4 or 7 and 5.
Well, it's definitely it's over the way of going. We've at least from what we've tallied in our brains,
8 bad.
Yeah, like this book again. I'm not promoting this book.
We're just reading it.
We're reading it. We've gone through a dozen laws. If you guys want us to continue with these laws as well in episodes, we'll be more
give us a
happy
thumbs up in the comments if you like it.
Absolutely. And to speak about comments, Jack said, "What the f?" I was about to swear.
Put a dollar over that one.
Yeah, I already did that. Oh, I did that before because I said the f. I did say. Household did you grow up in? Because of the mum dick thing. And then Davey said drink responsibly.
Sorry.
Jack said that ship has sailed. Jax has to put $1 in for that one. That was for one of the swear words. Davey.
Excuse me, motherfucking cunt, fucking motherfucker. I'll swear as much as I motherfucking want.
Hey, I don't. He's exercising his free will. God gave him his free will, right?
Fucking shitfuck, dick fuck, willy purse.
What, willy purse?
Yeah, that's the thing that girls have.
Oh, right, it is. It's like a ham wallet.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, ham wallet.
I'm like a hot dog.
A hot dog through a hallway.
Inside out.
Inside out hot dog's pretty solid. Davey, words of wisdom with the raise an adult you could hang out with. Yes.
For swearing for the mummy daddy. Yeah, look, to be honest, you're right. I probably should throw $1 in for doing the what mummy has a willy.
Well, here you go. There's.
Oh, you're gonna give me a buck?
Absolutely, brother.
Fuck,
You should have said Kobe. You should have said Kobe. Usually that works. Let me help you here. Kobe. Well, that was dog
We're
water.
gonna end as resounding losers.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. That was a little burp there. You probably heard that.
Perfect. Yeah. Well, we're going to be possibly doing some streaming on Destiny through the week. So if you want to come play some games with us, stay tuned. Catch up.
If you're not into games, then don't worry.
If you're not into games, you can watch us talk shit because we have fun with it. But
we do. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good laugh. But we'll be back on Thursday again. If you like this type of content, you like the book, you want us to keep going on with that, give us a thumbs up, let us know.
Yeah, we've gone through a dozen of them, so we're only a quarter way there. It's 25%.
Yeah, we're considering continuing. It doesn't seem like it seems like there's going to be a lot more booze coming up, but I mean, we'll keep going if you like it.
Yeah, there might be more words of wisdom that we can learn from this, but at least we're going surface level. Like, I'm not like, maybe these things are saying these things and then maybe they delve into it, but I think we've really delved into it enough with our wisdom and our thought process to really give you a general idea of what these titles mean. And you guys agree, so I appreciate that. There's
good. We get to see what our viewers think as well.
Yeah, exactly right. And you guys have a voice, and honestly,
we stand for you here on the Deadset Show.
Yeah, honestly, thank you so much, Jack and Davey. We love you to bits for tuning in.
All of our other viewers, commenters over the last
Simon, thank you for commenting. Yeah. I want to see more comments, Simon. Yeah, if you're tuning in, Simon, please. We'd love to hear from you, you know?
Yeah, get your phone out. Stop stacking beers.
Yeah, stop stacking beers, all right? Start listening to, stop stacking beers, open your ears, you know? That's but Start listening to us more, right? Simon, if
Yeah.
you're there, please give us some love.
Back. All right. Well, it seems like Jack likes it. Yeah, I didn't mind it. It's fun going through it. So we'll probably be back with more of that soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
All
Well,
right, guys.
let us know. We'll see you soon. Hey.
Thank you for tuning in. Much love. We love you guys, and God bless you. Are we going to do a cool outro here? We're going to do a cool outro here. Wow.